We go, and we're live. Good evening, everybody. How are we doing? How's everybody? So, tonight, we're gonna jump back into Red Dead. We're gonna make sure there isn't anything left to do in Shady Belle or around San Denis. All of its smoke-clogged disgustingness. Actually, there might be one thing, but we can always do it later. If I find the, if I find it, I might have to look something up to find this thing. But if I find it, we'll do it now. Otherwise, we'll wait a little while. We'll do it after we come back from our little trip. If you catch my meaning. Otherwise, there. Let's find. So we'll see if we can do that. Otherwise, like I said, we'll be doing some stuff in San Denis. We'll be wrapping things up there, and we will be moving on to a mess of a time. Fun. Alright. Is there... There it is. Yeah, look at that. Yes, there is. I found a way to find it. I'm gonna find the thing. Let's tell you what, let's just go ahead and do that first. It's a little weird, so let's see how that is. Or if there's any other, quests around Shady Belle or whatever like that. I want to get everything out of the way first before we go and do the bank robbery. Because you either know or can guess how things go. How are we this evening? I've been decently well. A long week again, but I have a long weekend ahead, so that's good. 4 days on, 4 days off. Decent enough schedule. Weird, but it's okay. It's not bad. I don't have classes on Friday because I'm teaching. I'm not doing. So here's the thing: USF has long since basically stopped doing class on Fridays for everybody, but like labs, 2 labs basically, and a few other minor things. For the most part, USF just does Monday through Thursday with the weekend. So I'm teaching Monday, Wednesday there. And Tuesday, Thursday, I'm in St. Leo, so I was up there today. Actually got to get to campus, which was very nice. Nice to be around people. I don't know if Kylie's in the chat yet. She's going to be joining us later, but we get to hang out for a bit. Let's say hi. Yeah, it was good being around actual people and being in, more of a real, genuine community kind of setting. Very different from how things have been. Honestly, very different from USF, and that's something I can talk about if you're interested in sort of the different dynamics at the different places. Because again, it just comes back to the same thing we're always talking about on our Red Dead streams. It's the urban versus the rural, the cultural difference, and how people act, and how people treat each other, and how people interact, and all. Anyway, but yeah, that is a thing. Again, I can't believe how stark the difference is. Now, it's still weird. It's still very weird, and it's still pretty rough for everybody, really. Even at St. Leo, but it's much better. Much better than things have been at USF, where it is. It is a bizarre. Let's do that. Switch our hat. It is a very bizarre, almost, not almost, it's an oppressive kind of atmosphere there. Really can't figure out. Alright, it's outside of the general store. I am following a guide for this, by the way. I don't want to miss anything. Doctor store, down there. Northwest of it? Outside of it? Alright, let's check down here. Cool. Alright, sweet. There's something to be found down here, and it is a creepy, wonderful mystery. Let's go see. So it has been nice. It's been nice in class. I've been having a good time. I've been having some actually good conversations. We were talking about faith and reason. So John Paul II's encyclical, Fides et Ratio. Sort of in some surrounding details of that. Am I lagging for anybody else? Is there a pretty big... It's on. keep an eye out on that. I saw there was a bit of a jitter webcam. Alright, let's see. It's supposed to be around here somewhere. If I remember, right? We've done this before. It's been a while. There is. A couple second lag in the camera. If there's anything particularly strange about that, like if there's a, I don't know, if it's a desynchronized audio video kind of thing, I can always reset the camera and make that work. Just let me know. Ooh. Ooh, what's this? Mysterious writing. 5 bones under the perfect star, Nosferatu, with Dominica become mortal again. Dominica? With Dominica. I don't know what Dominica is. Thing. Okay. Let's move on. Nosferatu. Alright then. What was that? Okay, hold on. The Fontana Theater. Where's the Fontana Theater? Is it this one? It's probably right here. Somebody screaming? What the hell is going on here? I didn't see anything. That's weird.
So, buenos dias. Hello, gentlemen.
No?
Hello there,
Oh, geez. Somebody got hit by a trolley, I think.
Hey, friend. How do you do?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, well, okay. That's a little disturbing. I mean, yeah. Let's keep moving. No need to get involved. Oh. Anyway, as I was saying, though, I think that there is, again, like I said, I think there's this pretty stark difference between sort of how the different environments are treating the bizarre kind of social isolation. Call it social distance if you want. I hate that neologism. The results of it are a kind of social isolation, and it's a problem in both cases, right? People are not able to, people are not really able to communicate and interact like they ordinarily would, like in college. College is consistently a very, it's a social setting as much as it is an academic setting. But a lot less so at the moment, which is just kind of disturbing. Very strange.
I'm looking for my mate Gavin.
Oh no. Gavin's friend.
Somebody help me. Gav?
What we can do? Maybe it's up there. It's supposed to be in this area, unless it's the wrong theater. I might be looking at the wrong theater.
Somebody help me, please.
In the alley around. Dang. Maybe it ain't. Alright, let's keep looking. Or again, there's the other theater, which we... This doesn't look like an alley. Nah, this can't be it. Nah, this can't be. Yeah, it's east of Fontana Theater. Is that Fontana? Or is it the other one? It's probably the other one. Guess, yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. Yeah, anyway, let's keep looking. Let's keep looking.
Okay, girl.
Alright, let's get back on... who is my horse?
Bonjour,
This is, oh, this lady. Suffragette's back. Good to know. Good. Speaking of urban versus rural. This is her in her more natural habitat. Environment, let's say. Habitat makes sense of it too, except for what we're talking about, but, it's okay. In any case, I'm also waiting for Eddie to show up because he had a question at some point, like a week ago, and he keeps forgetting to bring it up in the chat. and was forgetting what it was on Monday, so it's something I wanted to address. You'll have to remind me the specifics of it. I remember vaguely, generally, so if he did forget, if he should, if and when he gets here and forgot, then I'll figure something out. Something vaguely relevant, but we'll see. We'll see. Really? You're gonna tell me to go through this way? Majestic Tailors. Okay, maybe it is down this way. This is a sketchy looking alley. Oh, wait, yeah, this is ringing a bell. This is ringing a bell.
Hey! Hey, you! You ain't supposed to be here.
You're a bloody disgrace.
It's all
Okay.
good. Calm down.
Bloody moron.
Okay, sorry. I don't know what that was about, but okay. It's supposed to be south of the theater, right? Or no? East of the theater. Which this is east of the theater, right? Unless it's back here. Might be back. Alright, well, let's take a look. Can I open this? Oh, I can. Good, perfect. This might be east of the theater. Does this count? What this back area is about familiar if we're looking. Gotta be. Here's the theater. Okay. Keep moving, keep looking. This is looking all very familiar, but I'm trying to figure out if this is quite right. I don't think this is it, because it is an alley. It's not really a courtyard. Oops. Oop. This be it? Oh, this might be it. Looking for more writing on the wall. If anybody in the chat, if you guys see me miss it, shout. Oh. Well, this is definitely not east of the theater.
I'm not a hater, I'm a racist. And I want you to be the same.
Sorry, what?
Well,
That was fascinating.
come, please, take a pamphlet and learn how you can save the white race.
Oh, look, it's Richard Spencer. So to speak.
I want you to ask yourself, do
Oh,
I
boy.
consider myself pure? And then I want you to ask yourself, what is the most disgusting, revolting, vulgar, and depressing thing in all creation? Mingling.
Oh, jeez.
Co-mingling. Nature likes purity. Nature does not like co-mingling. Nature likes a family tree, not a family bush. And this being
That's weird.
America, and us being nature's paradise on Earth, we must push for purity. I want you, I need you to be pure.
So you're
Okay.
the master race, huh?
You, sir, do you want a pamphlet?
Let's see how this goes. I have no idea. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Read it. It's really interesting stuff. I explain, using real science, why we whites are under attack, and what we must do to fight back.
Under attack?
Yes, under attack. People aren't the same, sir. I mean, white people are the same. And all the other races are trying to kill us. I don't want to die,
Good
sir.
morning.
I got friends who's Mexican, friends who's Indian. I've known blacks, Irish, Italians, good and bad and all. I've known good white people and bad white people. And above all, dumb white people.
You, sir, are a real fool.
Okay.
How can you possibly believe in equality? I've never heard such nonsense in all my natural-born days. This man believes people are equal. Speak for yourself, sir. Speak for yourself.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You just called me a fool?
A fool! A fool! A fool!
Come here!
Oh, my lord!
Oh, all right. See ya. Oh god. Jesus. Yeah, that's definitely a Richard Spencer type. Incidentally, I don't know if anyone heard about this. If you're familiar with Richard Spencer, he's basically that guy, with worse hair, and less of a mustache. Still need to try and find this darn thing. Anyway, I'm gonna keep looking. Yeah, he's basically that guy with worse hair. He has been, alt-right, basically definitive of the alt-right. He basically has been the definition of the alt-right. And, that is, until somewhat recently, because recently he came out in full support of Joe Biden, which is, frankly, hilarious. Of course, it's, I guess he's been mad at Trump that Trump has not been racist enough, basically, and also mad at Trump that Trump is, because Trump is not a socialist like Richard Spencer is. Well, not as much of a socialist, at least. And so he's gotten very, very angry at him to the point where he's gone in, again, like I said, full support of, here it is, full support of Joe Biden. And even said something like voting Democrat all down the ticket or something. Really something. All right, let's see what this one says.
Well.
All right. With one long kiss, I draw the life from her and await the outpost of advancing day. That's interesting. Okay. All right, so I need to go southeast of here, slightly southeast of here. Another alley. All right.
Hey there.
Here. Oh, it might be right here. If I could see a darn thing, maybe. I'm going northeast. Anyway, yeah, I find that the changes in political whims of terrible people to be absolutely hilarious, especially when it's like folks like Richard Spencer who are the most notorious of
How'd you do?
known as the Trump movement at the very least, even if he's a weird outlier. That people like him are now basically they're shifting, right? They're changing. So bizarre. But I mean, I suppose it makes sense because again, they had certain expectations of Donald Trump and he far from fulfilled them. He's not governing as a racist, right? He was not he wasn't a socialist for the benefit of the white race, So he hasn't done any of this. He hasn't done what they wanted him to do, and so of course they're upset. And that means they'll jump ship and support Joe Biden, who, I mean, has played the racial politics and done so in a harmful way and all that. So, all right. If that's the case, then I mean, the shoe does seem to fit. That's all.
Hey, you! You ain't supposed to be here.
Hey, mister.
Hey there.
Wish I could get like a compass point for this somewhere. If anybody knows what I'm looking for, free to let me know. Oh, that's definitely. Is it right here? Oh. I remember one of these is like, oh, there it is. Is that it? I think that might be it. Yeah, there it is. No, this is the same one. Oh, no, it's not. No, this is a new one. Okay, this is it. This is the one that's crazy hard to see. Sorry about that. Alright. O sweetest of napes, may your blood remain forever on my lips. 6 there will be before the lust is sated. Also creepy. Alright. Storage area to the south of the Trapper, huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's around here. Easy enough. Let's go that way. I will eventually need to call my horse, but she'll catch up. Little Debbie, I think.
Fight to eat. Anything. Please. You.
Oh, yeah.
Please. Coin, please. Please. A coin?
Yeah, there you go.
Go get yourself something to eat.
Sir, I want you to have this.
Thanks, friend.
All right.
It's nice to give something instead of just begging.
It's good.
I hate
Very
asking
nice.
for money like a goddamn worm. Groveling here in the dirt.
Yeah, I like the little nods like that where you have the
Levi's crop short again.
instant karma, if you will. You know, oh, there it is. Oh, that was quick. Feed again the blood of life. The circle has begun. Neat. But yeah, I like those little touches where you know, you can see the impacts of your good actions. You know? I like that about this game. It's very much that's kind of a theme for this sort of, to an extent, the Western, but where especially just sort of the redemption story where you are gradually becoming a better person, where you can see it instantly. That it's, I mean, obviously it's not always realistic. We don't see the consequences, the good consequences of our actions immediately, at least not usually. But it's rewarding, you know. And it's a kind of indication, both to us, the player, and also to Arthur, that what he's doing matters. All right, northwestern corner of the building, south of Doyle's Tavern. Oh yeah, Doyle's Tavern. Okay, that's right up there. Building south of. Yeah, that's right up here. I think. Probably. I think that's Doyle's. Get our horse to show back up. Little Debbie. That's it. There's Doyle's. How am I supposed to tell? Yeah, Doyle's. Cool. This gotta be right around. Is it in here? Oh, okay. Northwest corner of the building. Be right around here. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, it's literally right there on the street. Okay, cool. Drink from the maiden, and I live again in the dead, at the heart of the ring of blood. Okay. All right. So let's see where that leads us. That puts us right about an alley where hopefully right here, somewhere in there. But we have to wait till nightfall, so let's wait around till nightfall.
So sorry. Hey there, kitty.
Let's pet a cat first.
Hey, cat.
It's a big cat.
Hey, mister.
Oh, okay, can't pet the cat. That's sad.
Hello, ma'am. You, mister, excuse me.
And let's see. Yeah, let's go into, I guess, these alleys here, and
Hey there, mister.
wait until nightfall. What time is it? Ah, jeez, 3.
Hello, mister.
Hello there.
Hold on. Let me see if there's a place I can, see a map or something. There's not. Oh, I gotta find the journal. Here, let me look again. Why? In the rain. There we go. It's gotta be around here, right? Yeah? Maybe? Maybe here. Yeah, maybe it's there. Probably there. Alright, cool. Let's do it. Anyway, I'll eventually get there. I just gotta wait until nightfall as well. Because our mysterious... Okay.
Mister?
Our mysterious quarry here doesn't show up during the day. Or why?
Hey, mister.
Sir?
Hey there.
Hello.
So how is everybody? I haven't heard you guys. Nothing in the chat going on. That's odd. How is everybody tonight?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, it's probably around here, right?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Hey, partner.
Partner?
Yeah, probably.
Okay there? Hello.
This looks familiar.
How do you do?
Let's see if we can just find somewhere to wait until nightfall. I go to the crafting thing. Does that do it? Well, let's waste some time making ammo. Anyway, so as I have been saying,
Stop showing off your weapon.
we've been doing a lot of we've been talking about a bunch of things in class as well that I'd be happy to talk about. So, like I said, one of the things today we were talking about fides et ratio. If you again, this is a to my knowledge, as I said, I've told this to my class at least, I believe the longest papal encyclical of the 20th century, 1998, I believe, from John Paul II. And it is on the relationship between, I really shouldn't be just kneeling in the middle straight doing this, but what? It's on the relationship between faith and reason, hence fides et ratio. And the idea is, oh yeah, there we go. The idea is to examine the relationship between these two things that often, a lot of, especially modern people, nope, I can't rest, that's fine. That a lot of people, particularly a lot of modern people, will think of as contradictory. Alright, I'm sorry. But we should examine these two things, faith and reason, and just like any set of different disciplines, in the context of trying to see what they can sort of learn from each other. That is, I think, the primary takeaway, right? That faith and reason are ideally supposed to work together, but not take the place of one another. And this, of course, brings up the example, right, the problem that I and basically every academic encounters all the time, which is that it is easy to fall into the mistake of thinking that one's own discipline is the most important, is where all of the interesting answers lie. So, or to the contrary. Hey, Kevin, no problem.
I need to run this.
Watch yourself.
Hey, whoa.
Pardon me, sir.
$200. No way.
Bitch. Give me the money.
He just robbed you.
Hurry up.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, here.
Get out of
Let's
here.
do business with you.
That's all I
Jesus.
took, I swear. Don't kill me.
Alright. Wasn't gonna kill you.
You know, I
Just
ain't gonna mess
taking my
with
money
this.
back. Anyway.
Jesus, what?
I don't think I need to customize anything, but let's see.
Glad to see you're taking care of it.
I
So
think-
many people don't.
Let's go to the catalog.
Let's have a look.
Anyway. But yeah, so this is a kind of Lamar. What is that? Ooh, I've never seen that. It's a grape shot revolver. Damn. All right, I'm definitely getting this. Oh, that is fancy.
That's a fine firearm.
That's fancy.
I have some better quality components if you're looking for the best.
Let's go, long barrel. Nice. Anyway, right, so what I was saying, sorry. Oh, Kevin, you just set up a Wi-Fi extender. How's it working for you? Mine has been
I
doing
can give you some better options.
mine's
for
been doing a
sex.
great job, so I'm
It really suits you.
very satisfied with it.
Would you be interested in me changing some of the parts at all?
Did it actually change the shape? Just look like. Let me change.
We also offer an engraving service in case you are interested.
Walnut. Good. Yeah. Looks good. Pulls. With glued steel.
Are you going to buy anything?
That'll work. It's good. Nice. With that.
Either you buy something or you leave.
I'm buying. Calm down, sir. Anyway. Kevin says it's fabulous. We had weak signal due to massive interference. And it was messing with my gaming. Yeah, I know what you mean. My problem wasn't interference, it was just distance. I don't know. I know Kylie's running late. She's got choir stuff, I think, if I remember right. Show fields are nice. I already have one, though. Got this weird thing. I have one of those, I think. And I don't know where Eddie's at. We'll see. We'll see if he shows up. I did or WizKid, I guess I should say. Yeah, WizKid is he had a thing that he wanted to ask about, to talk about, but he'll have to show up and remind me exactly what it was that we were discussing and why. But ammo. Yeah, I need pistol cartridges. Yeah, that'll do it. Two. Cool. But yeah, so like I was saying, this is sort of related to that thing is equipped, right? I want to try this monstrosity. Shells, huh?
Sweet Christ!
Wow, that's really slow to reload. Oh my god. A 9-shot revolver, though. Wow, that's impressive. Oh yeah, it was something about that, Kevin. Yeah, conservatives and liberals wanting stuff they don't like made illegal. Something along those lines. It had to do with the relationship between libertines and Puritans. it was something like that. And I'll, like I said, once WizKid shows up, I'll try something like that. Yeah, I hope it's got good stopping power, and you can load shells into it. That's got to mean something in particular, right? We'll see. I didn't mean to scare you.
Hello, sirs.
Alright, it's evening. It's not night yet. Yeah, my guess is it's a shot pistol. It looks to be like a shot pistol.
You're all right now, girl.
Which is nice. I like the idea of a shot pistol in this game. Yeah, it's right down. I think you're supposed to wait till like midnight-ish, so I'll just walk about for a little bit. But yeah, one of the things I was talking about, right, was with respect to Fide Se Ratio was this tendency that academics all tend to have, right, or at least too often have, which is to assume that our particular area of knowledge or area of specialization is the only one with answers to all the interesting questions. Or important questions, or what have you, right? We have this assumption that either, if a question is not answerable by our discipline, it is either not worth asking or not interesting. Right? Or, maybe worse, that we can answer it with our discipline, despite obviously not being able to do so.
Come on in, take a look.
They don't sell
Got some
clothes.
local cheddar, if you're interested.
See what we got.
Fine.
Now, let me just look in here.
I don't think I need provisions. Don't. No, I don't need any of this, really.
Well, maybe some other time.
Anyway. Yep.
Thank you.
Really want to try out that damn pistol. Maybe on, not that pistol. Our target. We'll get to that.
Evening.
It is evening. That's correct. Let's go check and see if it's there yet. If it's there. Nope. Okay. Well, let's loiter in the street for now then, yeah?
Hi, folks.
Good evening, sir.
You have a good night now.
Anyway. Yeah, I think this is embodied really well, and Kevin, you're probably familiar enough with this particular example that I'm going to go to. This is embodied in somebody like Neil deGrasse Tyson. Very common in at least some of the more pedantic scientists of the world who,
You can do about that.
again, think every question is a scientific question. Now, every discipline does this, of course. Economists think every question is an economic question. Theologians think every question is one of theology, right? And even if it's not, even if theology would have significant trouble practically answering a question, they'll want to approach it in a theological manner, even when it's inappropriate, right?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Evening.
Hello, sir.
Hopping off the fence. But yeah, this is at the root of a lot of really fundamental misunderstandings in academia and in intellectual discussion in general. I wonder if I can go Chinese lishunku in here and eat. I'm hungry. Oh,
Evening.
all right. Okay. 10.
Hello, officer.
Good evening, mister.
Anyway, but yeah, so this is, I think, a big problem with, like I use the example of Neil deGrasse Tyson because he's notorious about this sort of thing, about being being incredibly pedantic about questions which ought not to be answered scientifically.
Oh, hello there.
Kevin says, I get that. I tend to politicize or theologize things like that. Good thoughts. Yeah, and it's honestly, it's an easy trap to fall into.
Partner.
There's a reason that we all, settle on a broad discipline or area of interest. And it's because we think it's really cool and really interesting and worth studying. if it weren't worth studying, we wouldn't be studying it. Right? If I didn't think philosophy were worth looking into and worth following and worth figuring out, I would not be a philosopher. I would definitely not be pursuing a PhD in it, right? I would be saving my money and making some money. Yeah, if I didn't think this were an important kind of topic, in fact, if I didn't think it were a very important thing to focus on, and it were a very important field of analysis, an effective methodology, and all of that, I wouldn't be doing it. Most of us wouldn't be doing it. We'd be doing other things other than what we happen to decide on. So it's very easy to fall into this as a trap. Hold on. Before I go too deep into this, I'm going to try and turn off and on my webcam really quick, because I'm realizing I'm getting a bit of a some lag and jitters. There we go. Poof. Okay, I'm gone. And I'm back. Good. Cool. Hopefully that'll fix it. If not, we'll see. Alright. So we wait until about... I think. Hey, look at that. The clock works. That's cool. I've never sat to notice that. Anyway.
The first time that's happened.
What's up, what?
Hey there.
Hello, sir.
Howdy.
How do you do?
Anyway, it is, I think, a real problem for just about every discipline. Scientists tend to do this more than the rest of us, because philosophers recognize this problem really easily, because there are a lot of people around us saying that their discipline's really important. Oh, Kevin says, "Oh man, I was mistaken. I assumed you were already a PhD." No, actually, I'm still working on my dissertation. I'm ABD, all my dissertation at the moment. Basically just have to finish writing and doing a little bit of research. There's no one here.
Country boy thinks he can hack it in the city.
Yes. A little bit. All right, I'm gonna go around the block or something. See if it comes out. Cause I'm pretty sure that's where it's supposed to be.
Hey, partner.
Hey, partner.
Mister.
Hey, mister.
All right, let me head back. I think it's over there. I'm pretty sure that's where it's supposed to be. Yeah, I'm still working on my dissertation, so
Howdy.
I got time ahead of me.
Hey.
What? Okay. I'm actually taking some time off.
Gonna wanna hear this.
Kind of. I'm still writing and whatnot, but
Hey, you interested in some quick money? I am talking real quick. Yeah, now, it's too open here, but, follow me and...
Okay. Could be interesting.
You're right about that.
okay, this guy's gonna try and kill me, so that's gonna be fun.
All right, so here's what I have in mind.
Really?
You can just tell with some folk. Come on, let's...
Are you serious? Should have shot the bastard. And we're in the graveyard. Great. Okay, that's fun. Well, okay. Let's head back to where we were needing to go. Wow. Well, that was dumb. How much money did I lose? I don't know why they didn't take all $3,000 I had on my person, but whatever. I'm not going to complain. Anyway, silly. See, and here I thought that, it was going to turn into a brawl or whatever, and I'd be able to punch my way out like usual, but, nope, sucker punched.
Hello there.
Could have realized. 100% sucker punched. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm technically on a couple of semesters off. I'm just doing writing and research in the meantime while I'm teaching. instead of just incessantly paying for class after class after class. So I'm taking the leave of absence, and I will come back once most of my writing is done, and take one last semester to defend my thesis and do all the paperwork needed to technically officially graduate. So that's the idea. That is the goal after. All right. Well, let's see if we got our. No, really? Come on. What's going on here? Is this not the right place? Alright, so it's supposed to be... Does that look like this? Yeah, right? Little slanted bit. This... Maybe it's over here. No. There? Over here. Now that's the church. Down there. I'm trying to find this damn thing. That's weird. That's really weird.
Stay there.
Might be the wrong place, I guess. Possible, at least. No, not here. Okay. This is absolutely bizarre. Nope. Nope. Well, now it's almost 3 a.m., so I'm guessing it's too late. Darn. I might have lost my chance, but that's okay. I don't know. I guess this will have to remain a mystery for tonight, and we'll try this again later. Shame, but I've already spent 40 minutes on this, so it's not. Let's wrap that up there. Oh, Kevin, we're looking for Nosferatu. Or the vampire San Denis, as he is known. Yes, very strange thing, and I'm fairly certain he was in the spot we were looking, because we found all of his, his markings that he's left. Yada yada. This was the sort of center point of all of the weird markings and all of the weird writings and all that. This looks like the right spot, right? If you've done this, it looks familiar. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I goofed. It's entirely possible, or maybe it's just too late. It's too late at night. And, I have to come back another time. We can always come back. It won't hurt. Oh, joy! Erica says, a mother spider and her 100 billion babies decided to visit. That's nice. That's always a nice thing to happen around the house. Favorite. Alright, if that's it, then let's go to Dutch. And let's go ruin a good day. Oh, jeez. Poor Michael, I had to throw him down on the couch. Before she snuck into our bedroom. Fortunately, Michael slept through everything. Well, that's very good. And also very good that he wasn't covered in baby spiders. WizKid says, hey, you guys. Hey, WizKid. Gonna do the truffle shuffle for us? Or? Kevin says, I think I saw the review on that. Of the vampire thing? Yep, indeed. What? Sorry about that. I had to sneeze. I didn't want to blast the microphone with it. Anyway, let's move on. Sorry about that. But yeah, I did it in my last playthrough, and it's bizarre.
I recognize you.
One thing I didn't do last time. Excuse me?
Sorry, mister. I think you got me mixed up with someone.
No. I never forget a face.
Uh-oh.
Never.
enjoy spending your blood money.
Whatever you heard, it wasn't me. Honest.
Okay, is he gonna...
I tell you what. Those people got what was coming to them. Now get before I decide you got something coming too.
You devil!
Yeah, well... Uh-oh, wait a minute, no. Rain's coming, that's not good. Oh, did you guys have was there a thing that I missed? Because WizKid says, Kevin, sorry about that argument. At least it wasn't the abortion threat. I didn't see the argument you guys are talking about, and that is deeply disappointing to me. That's a shame. That wagon looks sketchy to me. There's a collection of wagons around here. That's real sketchy. What's going on? Alright, I'm going to try out this weird new pistol. See how this thing works, this new revolver. Kevin, good to hear, says, no worries, mate. Vincent and I will tell you that I am a fiend. Very good argument. Very true. Very, very true. In a good way, of course.
Easy, whoa.
Not a lot of stopping power, honestly. Really slow to reload, too.
Good morning, Frank.
WizKid says it was about how I hate interest. Oh, that one. That thread. Yes, gotcha. Yeah, I can talk about interest if you guys are vaguely interested in such things. It's again, what I said on your status, I believe, which I basically hold to, and I think that is really the most straightforward explanation, is that interest is a price for time. Not so much a price for use of something, because that's a weird thing to sell. Renting something is especially money, is selling the opportunity cost that somebody else could be using the thing. So if I give you something, if I lend it to you, and that means I can't use it, that's a cost that's placed on me. So again, if I lend it to you for a specified period of time, that amount of time is worth something to me. It is the kind of thing that I could have done, right? The stuff I could have done with that, whatever that property is, whether that is a physical object or whether that's money. Kevin says we take an interest in. Interest. Good, good. WizKid says I believe it. Still, at least I can respect... Oh, about Kevin. Still, at least I can... There we go. Still, at least I can respect your position, unlike some people who are think baby murder's okay. Yeah, very much so. Could be worse. Could always be worse. WizKid says, I'd rather talk about how how using the government as a cudgel to beat people you disagree with is the big game.
You all right, girl?
Yeah, sounds about right. Let's try slugs. Oh. Oh, that's how this... Wow, that's cool. Okay, it's not a shot pistol. It's a revolver with a central shotgun barrel. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, I'm pleased with this. I'm very pleased with this. Wow. This is incredible. Oh god, I'm so happy about that. Okay, I love it. Oh, that's amazing. That is absolutely delightful.
Coming in.
Oh man. Anyway, so yeah, what you're saying, yes, that using government for the purpose of preventing people from doing the things that you don't like, cudgel to beat people with you disagree with, or abusing government power, or even just using government power. Not a fan. Not a fan, obviously.
I'm telling you, Dutch, this is the way to do this job. The distraction will buy you all the time you need.
I'll do that in a minute. Calm down.
I don't like it.
It's the right plan. We've done the work, we've been in town. Look,
I'm gonna shave, then we're gonna go do it. You gotta shave
I've
first.
tested it as well as I can. It's the right plan.
I know. I just...
You're never...
Good. Alright, let's go cause some trouble. Anyway, once we're while we're in progress and doing this, Wizkid, do you want to set the stage for what it is that I was wanting you to remind me about talking about?
Jim?
Look, the bank, Karen, Tilly, Abigail, I sent them all. They all say the same thing. There's no more than one armed guard. And the police? It's a city, there are police, but as far as we can tell, the patrols will all be going this way when Abigail and I cause the diversion. That's the opportunity.
What do you think, Arthur? I don't see we have a lot of choice. We linger around here, we know we're dead.
But the plan?
We got a decent bunch. We know how to fight. The city cops don't seem so tough as long as we move fast. I reckon doing it in the day with a distraction. If that's what Jose is saying, it's as good a plan as any.
I think I agree.
We do it at night. There's the drama of just getting into the bank. Can't do that silently. They'll pick us off far easier.
I know. I'm just making sure.
Every plan is a good plan if we execute it properly. Every problem we had was because we did not execute properly. Even Blackwater, from my understanding.
You're right. Let's rob this bastard. Everyone get some rest. We ride out in the morning. Look smart. Travel light.
Not too late. Gotta have my guns.
You got everything, Arthur?
Sure.
So, we rob ourselves a bank, and within 6 weeks we're living life anew in a tropical idyll, spending the last of our days as banana farmers. Let's get out of this godforsaken place and go rob ourselves a bank!
Come on!
Let's get some guns. I'm gonna need a gun. Peter. That. Yeah, sounds good to me.
Say you get moving. We ain't got all day. This is it, gentlemen.
Oh no, sadness incoming. What could you possibly be talking about? Nothing's going wrong. Everything's gonna go to plan.
You lost all your heart.
I'm just trying to stay real about all this.
Just gotta have faith.
Oh, how I detest that word. So devoid of imagination.
How soon are we shipping out?
Soon as we get a passage organized. Boat down to Argentina and another around the Cape.
What about the
Bye,
money in
hon.
Blackwater?
Love
We're just gonna leave that behind?
Yeah.
Forget that. It's gone.
That's
You all
true.
talk like it's the only goddamn money in the world.
Back in like
We're gonna
45
take
minutes.
that
Yeah, we'll see how long this
Take
takes.
it from the
I don't know.
people who
You can
take
always
it
just
from
like
us.
listen at the door,
This
I
isn't
guess.
some hick
See if I'm
town
still
$100
bawling.
operation. This is a big city bank.
Right. With security. Guards,
But yes,
police.
sadness is incoming.
Hosea has
So
done
anyone
his
knows.
reconnaissance. We've been over this.
It's
The
true.
plan. One last time.
You say
Hosea
that.
and Abigail draw out the police. We go in calm and fast. John and Lenny
plan.
secure the front doors.
It's actually a good plan.
The side exit. Bill, Micah, and Charles control the crowd. Me and Arthur deal with the bank manager and vault. Got it?
Got it?
Yeah.
Good. All right, that's enough talk.
Gentlemen, let us go ahead.
This is actually a good plan, but it's all in the execution again.
15 minutes or less. You'll know by the
So
noise.
Kevin said, "Yeah, WizKid, I hate the abortion debate. It's easy to argue, but hard to convince the opposition. Very much so. Realistically, on both sides, it is everyone is dead set on their position, and there's a lot of reasons for that.
expecting us.
Pro-life side, you know, it's basically impossible to convince. Right? It's basically impossible to convince us because we have very good reasons for believing that abortion is murder of innocent children. That's a big deal.
One more time. One more time.
More time. All right, let's one more time it. But yeah, the other side, though, if you think about it, the pro-choice side, if they are wrong, right? If it turns out that they're wrong and they have to admit that they're wrong, that means they have supported the murder of innocent children for years. And that's horrifying. It's not something a well-adjusted person can ever admit to themselves. That is, it's the kind of thing that you cannot back down on. It's honestly, it's in large part, it's the same as any issue of this magnitude. Like, if you look at, I use the Alfie Evans example quite a bit, if you remember that case. Right? The case of the kid who was taken off life support and forced to die by the UK government, by the NHS. They couldn't back down, they couldn't allow him to receive treatment elsewhere, because if they did, they would be admitting that their choices were wrong. And they would have to admit that they were basically, you know, responsible for...
Gentlemen.
Oh, don't you let me forget this. No way.
Robbing thieves, it ain't no crime at all. Folk like this, they stole what this country could have been. Stay cool, fellas. Act natural. Wait for Hosea to do his thing.
This had better work. Looks like there's law over the other side.
Yeah, like Kevin says, it was hard for him to change on nukes. Very much so, yeah.
We get out, load everything onto the wagon here.
Accepting the viable use of nuclear weapons, especially the particular use of nuclear weapons, like, you know, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Right? That means that you accepted and promoted and all of that. You were on board with mass murder, right? And that's a hell of a thing to admit that you were wrong about. That's rough. That's really rough. Oh, let's do that. Mask up, guys. Gun time.
Don't do nothing stupid. Who do you think you are?
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and switch to my... I'm gonna switch to my Mauser. Let's go with the Mauser. I like the Mauser.
Okay, now then, Arthur.
WizKid says abortion is the one thing that people have to come to their own conclusions about, because you can't convince pro-choicers of their error through rhetoric. Vince is right. I do genuinely think that it is a... it's basically an impossibility, you know. It's a psychological impossibility to admit that you're wrong about something so incredibly important.
Open the vault, come on!
I would say the same about, in a lot of cases, about religious issues as well, right? So, somebody like a new atheist, right? Somebody like Richard Dawkins, maybe, because he is sent.
Come on, speak or die. Now, first number.
19.
Got it. Okay, now, what's the second number?
72.
All right, should be one more number. Last number. Come on.
54.
Darn it.
You get that, Mr. M? Okay.
There it is. Got it. Sorry about that.
Would you look at that?
Ooh, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. But yeah, so anyway, what I was saying.
Get out of here. Get trouble. Looks like the law.
Come on, let's go.
Is it?
Okay.
Uh-oh. Okay. Can't loot anymore? Darn it. That sucks.
Think we got a problem out here?
Here we go. I'm gonna let this play out.
Dutch, get out here. Get here now.
Someone must have squealed.
Never should have gone after Bronte, Dutch.
Mr. Milton, let my friend go. Or folks, they are gonna get shot unnecessarily.
Your friend? Why would I do that?
Come on, Milton.
It's over. No more bargains. No more deals.
Mr. Milton, this is America. You can always cut a deal.
I've given you
WizKid, I
enough
agree.
chances.
I absolutely hate this piece of shit.
No! God damn it!
There's your deal, Dutch.
Hosea. Hosea! God damn it! Kill those bastards!
Someone kill this guy!
Oof.
They killed Hosea!
Kill him back. Let's go rifle now.
Just keep shooting. What are we doing, Dutch? Just keep shooting.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Hosea was probably the best, most level-headed and stable of the entire game. There we go.
Get over here! Where are you? Come on! Where's Abigail? How the hell do I know? There's no way that we're getting out that door. Take this and wall hole through that wall.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it. It says that evil status thug murdered him in cold blood. What? Oh, let's get out of here.
Get up to the roof and draw on their fire. We'll follow you up there.
Let's get out of here. Whew. Well, the explosion was pretty cool. I have to say, I can't deny that. That was a pretty nice explosion. Nice application of slow motion and all that, you know. We got him. Rain fire on him. Alright, here we go.
Oh my god. Come on! Where is everybody?
There we go.
What's going on down there?
We lost control of the bank. The others are trying to hold him off.
Okay.
I think we are doing an okay job here. Oh, Jesus. Not anymore. Can't use a Gatling gun if you don't have a face. Okay, everyone's in. Alright.
Arthur!
Whew.
Lost John. Killed? Arrested. I couldn't help. Well, we better go. We'll be next. What you think? I reckon me and Lenny try and find a way across the roof, so if you'll cover us. Sure. Go on.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. Right. What? everyone give me a Lenny in the chat, guys. Ah, damn. Alright. Son of a bitch.
We're gonna have to jump!
Jesus.
All of you, we gotta keep quiet and keep moving, or we're gonna be dead in the next few minutes. Follow me, one at a time. Arthur, you go next. Come on, follow me. Keep it down. There's law everywhere.
Wait, what? Ow.
Careful, there's more law down there.
WizKid says if we are gonna be talking about nukes, we should play. We should definitely play Metal Gear.
Looks like they're heavily patrolling around here.
Yeah, I do tend to agree. It has a lot of the. It has a lot of the super weapon type of. Super weapon type of questions done really, really well. So that is true. It's on the list somewhere. Honestly, next up is I'm pretty sure going to be the Dragon Age games.
Just like your ferry job.
Because Dragon Age 4 is coming probably next year at some point, so I want to play through Origin 2 and Inquisition before then.
What now?
I don't know. I don't. This whole town is filled with cops.
Well, how long are we gonna stay here? A few hours?
We go back to camp, they're gonna get every last one of us. I know they're gonna be watching the roads. I got it. A boat.
What you mean?
We stay here till nightfall. Then we sneak on down to the docks. We get ourselves out of here.
Yeah, where?
Any place will do. That's all I got.
Jeez,
we
Dutch.
leave.
Move Charles
we
out of the
lie
way.
low. We come back for the rest in a few weeks.
I'm guessing it's that. Or we die out there right now.
Exactly. Now, everybody, calm down. I mean, look at us.
Yeah, true, WizKid. At least Charles makes it. It's pretty darn far, I would say.
Okay, follow me and keep your heads down. Boats, come on. I hear voices. Pinkertons. Everyone stay down.
Good dodge. Oh, there we go.
Quick, get in cover and stay out of sight.
We can't stay here.
Let's cut through the train. Follow me.
But yeah, I do think, to get back to what we were saying, right? I think that there are a lot of issues like this where
Someone's coming.
where it becomes basically impossible.
Get down and stay out of sight.
Basically impossible to change your mind on something where when it is... I really hope he's not just going to poke his head up and see me just kind of poking my head up. Okay, I think we're good.
Duck down between the seats. I hear someone.
That is also true, Kevin. I'm not sure skulking would be the best choice for being inconspicuous. Yeah, very much so. Oh, Jesus. Thankfully, the stealth mechanics in this game are the most forgiving I have ever seen. Which is good.
No more than a quarter hour ago. Are you sure? Sure.
That's good.
All right, then.
Hey, Kylie. Good to see ya.
Come on.
Oh, yeah, you just missed 2 major deaths, by the way. Probably ought to go back and watch that part. At some point, even if not right now.
Arthur. Oh, damn it. We're never gonna get past these fellas. Arthur, Head over to the water. See if you can draw them out.
Draw them out? How?
I don't know. Make a noise. Whistle or something.
Well, hey. It's not a good idea, but let's see how it works. Shall we?
Jenkins, is that you?
Let's see which way they're going. They're going that way. Alright, cool. Oh, wait, no, they're not. Where are they going? I can't tell. Okay, they're going around this way now. Real quick. Okay, we're back. Good, we're good.
Everyone stay down. Keep quiet.
Yeah, it was definitely not Jenkins. Kevin says give him a 5-minute whistle. That would be the worst time for the whistle mechanic to glitch, is right here, wouldn't it? It's like whistling for the remainder of... Sorry about that. Whistling for just the remainder of this mission. That'd be absolutely hilarious.
Maybe not.
Well, they ain't just waiting there for no reason.
Yeah, let me think for a second.
I'll deal with them.
What? How?
I can't kill all of them silently, so... When they chase me, you go the other way.
What are you talking about?
Damn,
You heard what I
Charles.
said?
Oh, I like it. Real brave.
What in the hell? Who is...
Excuse me, buddy. Hey, stop! Stop! Stop!
That is one of the most beautiful acts I ever saw.
Jesus.
Come on.
God, I love Charles. Charles is one of my favorite surviving characters. Let's say that. Because I still love Lenny. Oh, man. Lenny will be missed. And, honestly, and Hosea, too. They really know how to just kick you in the heart. Jesus. I'm gonna text Erica and let her know the sad part's over.
What now?
Well, at least we got some gold.
I'm sure. This boat ain't going to Tahiti by any chance.
I don't know. John.
That'd be convenient, wouldn't it?
Hosea, that wasn't good.
No. That was not good at
So what are
all.
we gonna do now?
Guess I'm gonna introduce myself to the captain. Give him some of this gold to secure his silence, and find out where we're heading. How do I look?
Like a shifty, no-good killer on the run from the law.
Ain't that the truth? Excuse me, sir.
Hey, who are you?
Forgive me. A stowaway. Can I see the captain, please? I come in peace.
He's got charisma. For all of his faults. Good Lord, does Dutch have charisma.
Well, it's gonna take a little more gold, but I think we're gonna be okay. This captain, he is a fine fella, a New Englander from the Cape. The rest of the ship is Frenchmen. They're heading down to the islands, taking some Pennsylvania coal. Now, apparently, we're gonna be able to slip ashore in northern Cuba in a couple of days.
That's so.
Apparently.
WizKid says Charles was one of my favorites from the get-go. Him and Hosea were probably my favorites.
What
Yeah,
are we gonna do in Cuba, Dutch?
Yeah,
Hold
true.
up for a while, then hurry back, gather up the rest of our family. At least we got some money now. Money and loyalty. With that, you can do whatever you please.
So you reckon they'll follow us to Cuba?
Like Colonel Waxman on a jolly? I highly doubt it. I reckon we hold ourselves to ourselves, and this is done and dusted.
Let's hope so. I ain't no sailor, but, that cloud look like good news to you?
How is he possibly drunk? He sounds real drunk. See, that looks like... See, to me, as a Floridian, that looks like, you know, Thursday. Or, realistically, more like Monday this week.
Wake up! Everybody! Wake up! Wake up!
You know. Tell you what, Monday was real bad, storm-wise. It was way worse than this.
Wake up! I don't know, but we are getting off of this boat. You come on!
Driving on Monday, I tell you what, the visibility was like probably 10 feet. WizKid says Dutch is a perfect example of the charismatic leader. Why you shouldn't trust him? Well, why you shouldn't necessarily trust him. You can trust a charismatic leader if they're also a good leader. Dutch has some problems. Also, yes, there goes all the goats. Because nothing can go right for our gang. Yes, their deaths were absolutely in vain. Yeah, that's really the roughest part. Welcome back on. So talking about their deaths being in vain, WizKid, I mentioned this to Larry in our D&D group a while ago about there's a song, there's an Irish folk tune about World War I, and it's called "The Green Fields of France." And one of the last verses of the song. So the whole thing is about remembering and mourning at a gravestone of a soldier from World War I, First World War. And one of the verses that is really the part that just bites the hardest. In the thumbnail, that's where you are. Except the thumbnail's an oil painting. This isn't. But yeah, no. One of the last verses is about how the soldiers who fought in the First World War, in the Great War at the time, they thought they were fighting to end war. They thought they were fighting for perpetual peace. But it's the song asks about, like, do you think they really believed that, or if they knew that the killing and dying were all done in vain, that after this it would all happen again and again and again and again. And to think about that, all the people who died in World War I who really thought that they were going to ensure peace for the rest of the world, especially indefinitely, they knew, if they realized that it would happen again in 20 years, and then again and again and again and again and again, can you imagine like what that would have done to them? Like, can you imagine if people fighting? In a large part, I think that realizing that this whole goal of ending war, I don't know what that could have done. Realizing that was such a vain attempt. If people had realized that, I don't know, that may have changed something. I don't know if it would have changed something for the better, but if nothing else, it might have been a chance that people would, I don't know, stop to think, stop the fighting. Probably not stop the fighting, realistically, but WizKid says that he thought I was going to talk about Johnny, I Hardly Knew You. No, it's the Green Fields of France. It's an amazing song. It's really well done. It's really well done by the High Kings is usually the version I hear. Very, very good, and just like heart-wrenching. WizKid says it was the war to end all wars, also in that it permanently changed the very nature of warfare and how it waged irrevocably. Kind of. It was really the end of World War I that changed how wars were fought. Because throughout most of World War I, it was the biggest problem, and again, maybe a scholar about this can correct me, but the fighting, the tactics and the strategy were basically, musket lines tactics, just applied to incredibly advanced weapons technology. And what that did was it meant that people were just getting mowed down in ways never before imagined. Really, honestly, the First World War is one of the worst things that humans have ever done to each other. Probably the worst thing since we killed God, right, in 33 AD. It's really something when you really take the time to consider the horrors of the Great War.
You're alive.
Arthur, you okay?
It is a miracle. It is a goddamn miracle. Here, have something to drink. Have a drink. Somebody give him a goddamn drink.
Jesus, they're sunburned pretty bad. Speaking of, am I sunburned? I meant to ask about this.
Take it easy. We got you.
I feel like I'm sunburned.
We got
just walking around on campus and stuff. I always say that one of the as far as just going back to observe, if I were to be able to go back in time to observe something, just to watch, one of the most beautiful sights that I've ever heard of was a British ace pilot on Armistice Day. Basically stole his fighter jet. He just kind of jumped in and went when he heard that the armistice was coming. And he flew over the trenches, over no man's land. And he watched as different divisions started hearing and getting word about the armistice, about the end of the fighting. And started to emerge from their trenches, and he saw like the two different colored uniform armies marching, walking towards each other, and then mingling, hugging, greeting each other in peace. That's one of the most amazing things that I would have loved to have seen. It's incredible.
Is that so? What are you doing, Mr. O'Malley?
Surviving. We were lost at sea, in the storm.
Is that so?
No, I'm in the habit of looking like this. Is all of this really necessary?
We got enough.
I can try and find kind of a retelling of this because he told this story. The ace, I forget his name. If anybody remembers what this is, they can let me know. But he actually retold this story in a radio interview shortly afterwards. And there's a recording of him telling the story, of him telling about all of this.
We got another group rounded up down
This is
the way.
great.
I don't get your drift, Mr.
Levi Simon, senior overseer for Alberto Fusar. We run the third most productive sugar plantation in the northern Caribbean.
Okay.
Of course, where there's money to be made, there's trouble.
Fusar, if you don't recall, was at that party. Sorry, at the mayor's party we were at. So, a very good chance he would recognize us, so that's not the greatest thing in the world.
And other thieves and pirates looking to disrupt our ways of working.
How very upsetting for you.
Not half as upsetting as it'll be for them. Mr. Fusar has a lot of very powerful friends.
I will bet that he does.
Bunch of Haitian pirates won't frighten him. He's strung up in the streets soon enough.
And do we seem like Haitian pirates to you, Mr. Simon?
You seem like someone or other.
We was headed to Tahiti.
You was going the scenic route. Just as soon as I know exactly who you are, you'll be free. Meantime, you'll not starve. Cabo, llévese a estos hombres a la cárcel, junto con el grupo de cucarachas de ese campesino. Cualquier tontería que hagan, dispárales a todos. Welcome to Guam, gentlemen. Now, if you'll excuse me. Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna go well.
What now, Aiden? I don't know. What do you think? I think we've got to get out of here. Yeah, but they can't find out who we are. Well, for now, we're stuck then.
Why do you assume they don't speak English? Any English?
Well,
not telling them when you speak their language is like one of the best pranks to pull on somebody.
You and me both.
Jesus. Anyway. So WizKid, what are your thoughts about that? About Kevin's suggestion, eating vegetables should be illegal? I know you said no, but elaborate.
Who are these people? Who knows?
I'm personally
They got
torn.
them chained
I'm
and
not a fan of
lashed,
most
but they
vegetables.
don't look too dangerous.
Actually, that's not true. I'm a fan of a lot of vegetables. The vegetables I'm not a fan of are, in particular, the ones that are derived from the wild mustard. So things like broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, it's a couple of other ones, and that sort of family. They're all basically from the same... Let me turn this a little bit. They're all from sort of the same... They're bred from the same plant, basically. And I don't like any of them. Oh, okay, fine. Turnips. Turnips, Erica. Yes, turnips. Have I told the turnip story on stream before? Yeah, Kylie says broccoli's awesome. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. There are a couple of narrow circumstances where I like broccoli, and it's usually if it's cooked not terribly much, but in something very flavorful, usually some kind of like a stir fry or something. I can deal with broccoli. Broccoli's okay in that case. But that's really it. Like, I don't actually like the taste of broccoli. I kind of like the flavor it gives to other things, but that's about all. That's about all. The best I can say about broccoli. Uh-oh. Oh, not going for the gun? Okay.
For once, boys, I don't think they're shooting it up. Hold them off was ordered. We can do this.
Okay. I don't have a lot of rounds in this thing. Wait, I can't loot them. Uh-oh. This kid says, I like vegetables. I enjoy my corn and my carrots and celery and broccoli. Cauliflower is hit or miss. Don't like cauliflower either. I also enjoy spinach, romaine, and I'm warming up to onions. Onions, I love onions. In anything. Onions are a basic ingredient for just about everything.
Oh, get out of here! Get out of here, there's a lot of them!
Oh, shit.
Gotta move, Dutch! Don't lose face, son! We'll find you!
Ike, you bastard.
Go! Go!
I agree, Kevin. Fish is a very good vegetable. Yeah, very much so. Riley says, you can also make pizza crust with cauliflower, cheddar mac and cheese with bacon. No. Cauliflower should barely exist. Certainly not as you know, pizza. That's terrifying. Okay. Oof. Not doing so hot here.
Let's get up there. Arthur, you too. Come on.
Jesus.
Nice island we got here. It's not my island. This is a hell of a welcome.
All right. Okay. WizKid says, I just had some wild onions that grew in our garden this year with roast I made. Also had some macaroni and cheese with it, and I think I found a new favorite dish. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty good. I love onions. Onions are, in my view, the basic ingredient
I have no idea.
in terms of vegetables.
Running from somebody.
They form the basis of every good dish.
Almost every good dish.
At least.
Dutch Vanderland. These drowned rats are.
WizKid says, I'm intrigued by noodles that are made of vegetables and not wheat. Well, yeah. There's a lot of cool ones that are actually decent.
Fusa will be desperate to find you. We must be very careful.
So, who is this
Kylie asks,
Fussar?
why does this
Tyrant,
landscape remind me of the
driven
Pirate
by
Muppet
nothing
movie
but
with Tim
power
Curry?
and
That would
greed.
be
Our only
Muppets,
purpose is to work ourselves to
something
death
about
to make
Muppets
him
and Treasure
rich.
Island.
Leon wants the people to stand
Because
up
it's the
to
Caribbean.
Fusa, but most are too afraid.
And you?
I am not from here. I bring things in and off the islands behind Colonel Fusa's back. Let's rest a moment. Down there is Agua Dulce, Fusa's compound. The sugarcane these poor men kill themselves farming gets processed in that factory there.
They're little more than slaves shipped in from other islands. A group escaped yesterday into the jungle, hoping to find a way back to their homes.
Now Fusa's men are out hunting them down. That old fort?
Dude.
Cinco Torres. My men and I use that as a hideout when we are here.
Dude, WizKid, if
Come on.
onions are too
I know
spicy
somewhere
for you,
men can rest.
I don't know what to tell
Can
you.
we trust you?
I don't
This
see
is
you
the
have
whitest
any
thing I've
choice.
ever heard, man.
I am
That's
the
coming
only
from
one
me.
who can arrange a boat for you.
He says onions are
But
great to eat with
I need
things or
something
sparingly
in
by themselves, but
Help
unfortunately
Leon
I'm
with
too
that
much of a
group of
spice
escaped
light to
workers,
really
and then
appreciate them
come
enough.
meet me at the fort.
Dude.
You help us get back our friend? and get
Kevin
out
says
of
I have a
here?
zoodle
We'll
maker.
do everything we
Good
can.
zucchini
Thank you.
Alfredo.
Gracias.
Sounds good.
If your friend is still alive,
Also, the
You will have him
movie,
at Fusa's
it's literally called, Muppets Treasure Island. Well,
there
there
is
you
a
go.
cave hidden
I
below
thought it was
the
Muppets
cliffs.
something. I thought there was a
It will
verb in
lead you
there,
right
but
there.
whatever.
Thank you.
The workers are somewhere in the jungle. Hopefully
yeah.
we can get to them before Fusa.
It's been a while.
Of course.
Gentlemen,
Well,
goodbye.
if this is a tropical paradise, so far it ain't up to much.
I'll go scope the entrance to that cave. Arthur,
I need to get some rest.
well, you're right. We all need to relax. What a mess. I am so sorry. Boys,
Get some sleep, Dutch.
Micah, guard this spot. Bill,
Close your shirt,
do some more
disgusting man.
scouting. Carefully.
Kylie says, WizKid, missed you. Honestly, I think I just eat them raw wrong. Don't eat onions raw. Don't eat onions raw. That's why. That's not spicy. That's just gross. Don't eat onions raw. I'm still new to this whole onion thing. Leave me alone. Just don't eat onions raw, man. They cook into stuff. They are basically a spice. They're a flavor. Onions are a spice. They're not a. They're not a vegetable. What? What's needed? Oh, they need the carbine repeater. I can't take it. That's disappointing. Can I make any food? Erica says, "Don't be like Saoirse." Yeah, Saoirse will just kind of take a bite out of an onion if it is placed in front of her, which is kind of gross. But she'll sure do it because she doesn't know any better. Kind of likes it, which is disturbing. She shouldn't like that. That's not something one should like, but she sure does. You know, whatever. I'm not gonna judge my kid for her weird eating habits. I had the weirdest eating habits when I was a kid, so whatever. Let her do her thing, you know? Let her do her bizarre eating food thing. Kylie says there's noodles called shirataki noodles. Basically, take on any flavor you put with them. No wheat in them whatsoever. Angel hair version of them are the better ones, in my opinion. Okay. Is that like Is it like buckwheat noodles, or is that something different? Like maybe not exactly, but similar to buckwheat noodles. Ooh. Shotgun. Yes. Can I not pick it up? There we go. Should I keep the revolver or volcanic pistol? Volcanic is kind of crap. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the revolver. Let's keep the revolver. Repeater cartridge. I don't have a repeater though. Volcanic is like a 2-shot like lever action pistol, which is the weirdest stupid thing ever. Heaven says, well, hold on. You gotta do fresh diced onions in menudo with lime, cholula, and cilantro. Yeah, that sounds good. Something like that. I mean, onions... Again, I don't do onions raw in almost anything, so one of the things I'll do is if I'm making salsa, I will fire roast most of my vegetables first over the flame. And that adds a delightful flavor to it all and milds down the onions and some of the very vegetable-y kind of pepper. It does wonderful things, I tell you. Definitely worth doing. Trying. Now let's see what this big old question mark is about, if we can get to it. Volcanic has more shots? Does it really? Huh. I did not realize that. I don't know. Bahia de la Paz. Alright, yeah, let's see if we can figure this out. See about the workers. Alright, let's try that. See what's up with that.
Off you go then, Morgan. Dutch is waiting for you, and you have that worker situation to deal with.
In gun, they had like 10. Oh, it's really, it says. It sounds something like I might try Simple Foods to start with, because it's a really picky eater until like 6 years ago. Like I said, that kind of thing is fantastic. Onions reduce very well into things like sauce. That is probably in my mind the best way to eat onions is like as the base of a sauce. You can do it as a pasta sauce as well, that kind of thing. I'm going to shoot a bird. You know what? No, I'm going to look at a bird. I want a pretty look at a bird. Oh no, it flew away. That's sad. What about that bird? Oh, no, don't leave. Oh, okay, it's a macaw. Great. I got to look at it. It's nice. What do we got here? There's a path here that goes nowhere in particular. Oh, this goes down to Dutch. Let's not go this way. Wizkid, how are you not big on sauces? I have like a gallon worth of different sauces like homemade sauces in my refrigerator, literally right now. Kylie says I'm all about sauces. They're the best. Yeah, like a sauce makes anything what it is. That's what food is. Food is a vehicle for sauce. Varmint rifle. I don't have a varmint rifle. Darn it. Okay, well, whatever. Pistol time. Pistol even, technically. Revolver. Pig! What in the world? You serious? Wow. That's a tough pig. That's a real tough pig. Yeah, I agree with Kevin. Sauces are practically their own food group. If you're not a fan of spicy, ignore what I'm about to say. But if you are and you want to try it, any of you guys feel welcome to this. I've recently been experimenting with Nashville-style hot sauces, or glaze, technically. Yes, I should say. Which is oh, shotgun them. Yes. Really? Okay. Really? Come on. There we go. Good lord. Oh, good lord. Anyway, so Nashville-style hot sauces, what I'm talking about. That's good. So we can get the meat. Make something out of the meat. What is happening? Can you guys see me? I'm dropping frames like crazy here. What's happening? No data. Oh no. Okay, okay. We're just behind a little. Hey, can you hear me now? Good? No? What the hell's going on? Okay. It says I'm alright. It says I'm back to okay. Can you guys hear me? Poor quality. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Voting says overloaded. That's not great. But that might be because I'm switching between tabs again. Okay, it did a blank thing. That's good, that's good. That's what it's supposed to do. Alright, my OBS isn't telling me any problems anymore. It was glitching for a moment, so sorry about that. Let's give this another go. Let's see what happens. We're not going to use the pig hide. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do with that on the out. Let's see it. Okay, cool. Apparently we're back, I guess. Why is that locked? It doesn't like me shooting people. Things. You get a bird. Need these things for crafting. Don't judge me. Yeah, it lagged. It lagged really bad. I don't know exactly why. I don't know what's going on. It had something to do with my streaming software. There was a problem with it, but there was something that cut out for some reason, but we're back, I think. So sorry about all that. I think we're back to being good. If it happens again, freak out about it in the chat, and I'll notice, hopefully. If I don't, I'll have to keep, glancing to my right and looking at my stream health indicator things. Anyway, hopefully that issue is resolved. That was weird, but it happens. Hopefully it won't happen again. Anyway, so what I was saying is about a Nashville hot sauce I've been experimenting with. Like I said, I used it for a fried chicken too long ago. First thing I did for it. Now I've got a jar full of the sauce because it's very good. It's essentially a ton of cayenne pepper, brown sugar, honey, bit of black pepper. What's the base for the damn thing? I forget what the base for the damn thing is. Well, honey, obviously. I added a little bourbon to the last batch, which really did some nice stuff to it. Cayenne pepper's the base of it, though. And that's what makes the glaze. Right, naturally, the most important ingredient. Lots and lots of butter. Lots of butter. Absolutely critical. Butter, and also the recommendation is a little bit of beef fat as well. So either lard or tallow or whatever. Can I not go up there? I think that's where I'm supposed to go, and I just can't. This is really... Nope, maybe that's not where I'm supposed to go. Okay, fine. Keep wandering about then. WizKid says, want to know something I've been wanting to dive into, though? Soups. Hell yeah. Yeah, I have some soup recipes, if you're interested. That's interesting. I'm going to shoot this down. Okie dokie.
Shit, that don't look good.
Ah. Dude, that was coming. The WizKid says, regular Julia Child with that butter. Very much so, yeah. No, butter is the basis for a lot of really good hot sauces. Buffalo wings and stuff too, that sort of thing. Very, very good. Oh, great. Jesus. It's this on edge music too, man.
Who are you? Where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from? I'm asking you. What are you doing here? 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 Paul! I'm American.
Jesus.
My name is Leviticus Cornwall. ¿Quién es este hombre? No lo había visto antes. Me estaba siguiendo en el bosque.
The gun, that's good. And a nice warm glass of butter. Wait, WizKid, what are things you don't eat? Okay, cool. Wait, what are things you don't eat? Cayenne pepper and butter? And lard, or what?
Maybe there's still time to get to the other workers.
Oh yeah, I think I hear voices coming from the other ruins down there. Let's sneak down and take a look.
Which way?
I'll show you. Baptiste, you don't look good.
By the way,
you should rest here.
Let me know, WizKid. I do have, I have some various soup recipes for you to try. I know a bit of a running joke in our D&D game,
Follow me.
but I made some really good, well, technically not, I was about to say chowder, but it technically wasn't chowder, it was bisque.
Okay.
Some really good shrimp bisque.
And don't kill anyone. If they catch us, they'll murder the workers for sure.
Okay. Some really good shrimp bisque, inspired by our chowder nonsense. Our D&D game.
Quick. Hide. Over there.
Te voy a decir una cosa.
Oh, that's close.
Mi abuelo siempre dijo que la Guarma era la isla de la que Dios se había olvidado. Y después de estar aquí un mes,
Chowder.
se refería.
Yeah. Yeah, I can send you the recipe for the bisque I was talking about. It's a variant on crab bisque, but I mean, it's easy, just use shrimp, basically, right? And again, it's about knowing what you can substitute for a lot of things like that. Especially as far as soups go. What will cook how fast and all that kind of stuff.
Another one. Hide. Quick. Okay, follow me.
Really bad hiding spot, but it's fine.
Look out.
You go first. Yeah, I did a decent chowder, I think. Well, technically, like I said, it was a bisque rather than a chowder, but it was, I think, pretty good. I can send you the recipe if you're interested. That, as well as other soups. I do soups all the time. Really like soup. Like making soup. Unfortunately, I live in Florida where it's always incredibly hot. So there's barely a good soup season. The stealth in this game is so forgiving. This is insane.
¿Saben? Por mucho que disfruto viendo un socialista colgando. Ahorcar es un trabajo tedioso, ¿ah? Toma demasiado tiempo.
Estás enfermo.
Yeah, let me know. I can always send you whatever soup recipes I happen across. I have a lot of good ones. Some of which are actually decently simple and easy to do and mild, that aren't like, you know, overly spicy or whatever either. Oh, well, hi. I really should have been paying more attention. Oops. Alright, let's try again. WizKid says my mom makes a mean chicken noodle soup. I make a decent chicken noodle soup. Especially egg noodles from scratch. From scratch egg noodles is part of where it's at. Either that or from scratch dumplings. I do also enjoy watching a socialist swing. Whatever.
Estás enfermo.
Toca ver cómo sigan los prisioneros. A ver si el gringo ya abrió la boca.
Claro que abrió la boca. Siempre lo hace.
¡Intruso! ¡Mátenlo!
Damn it. I didn't see that guy there. That was my bad. Okay, oops. Just gonna stay right here. How about that?
¿Qué tal va todo por allá?
Ya casi acabo. ¿Saben?
Anyway.
Por mucho que disfruto viendo un socialista colgando.
This kid says she always uses fresh ingredients, and I usually get the extra meat. Yeah. I mean, honestly, one thing I did for a while was chicken noodle soup with adding. Oh, well, okay. Darn it. Jeez, I can do this. I can do this. I just need to pay attention. That's all.
¿Qué tal va todo por allá?
Ya casi acabo. ¿Saben? Por mucho que disfruto viendo un socialista colgando.
That was easy.
Ahorcar es un trabajo
Just an idiot.
¿ah?
Anyway. But yeah, one of the things I've done, this was a thing I did a while ago, was chicken noodle soup with kale. Basically instead of spinach. So if you follow a recipe for chicken noodle soup, usually it'll have spinach. A lot of times it'll have spinach, or if it's good, it'll have spinach. As sort of a leafy roughage kind of thing. Yeah, I know, I'm thinking about soup, man. I want to do this again soon. But yeah, it's using kale as kind of a base for it, using for a lot of the vegetables, turns out to be really, really, almost surprisingly good.
Get them down from there! Shoot the ropes! Damn! They're coming from behind us!
Jesus, really? His hat? That was so dumb. Howdy. Woo! Got him. Alright. Erica says, I've been liking the idea of not getting a week's worth of groceries and instead going out and picking up what we need. Yeah, I actually really am liking that. It's also so we don't wind up with just, like, stuff going bad in the refrigerator, that, you know, problem of capitalism. You will have to empty out your refrigerator of old food and replace it with new food kind of thing, you know? Here we go. Let's do it. Yeah, based on deals at the store, maybe thing. Yeah, the 50s housewife aesthetic is nice. Very nice. Wizkid says, Mom puts in celery, carrots, and occasionally potatoes. I'm not sure if it puts greens in or not, but I don't think so. Yeah, greens are kind of an optional thing, depending on how you want to do the recipe for chicken noodle soup. I usually don't do potatoes, because I already have the sort of starch from the noodles.
We'll be there.
Good.
So, especially if I do homemade egg noodles.
This is for you.
Which is a lot of work, but I think it's usually
the least we can do.
Either that or the frozen ones. The frozen, like, thick noodles. Those are very, very good for chicken noodle soup. They're a good substitute for homemade. Wait, what was one of the few things Mark's had a point on? Veggies? I was not paying too much attention to the conversation, and it was heavily accented, so I wouldn't just I was unfortunately not just listening. Wanted, dead or alive? Well, of course we are. Yeah. Oh, enjoying our... Yeah, I definitely want carbs as well. I don't know if I double up on them usually, though. I don't usually do noodles and potatoes or whatnot. It's not really a thing I do. I usually will pick a carb, go to town. I am Italian, so it's usually noodles, honestly. But, yeah. What else we got around here? Anything? Rum. I have enough rum, apparently. Wait, let's see. Well, my thing's empty. Restores, some cores. Alright, exotic bird meat. I probably want to cook that. Eventually, I can't cook anything. And I can't craft either. Darn. Erica says, I'm not a good housewife. The house looks like the aftermath of a tornado. No, hun. The house looked like an aftermath of a 2-year-old, which is far worse than a tornado. And that's because we have a 2-year-old. Oh man, Kevin's a low or 0 carbs dude. Oh, I'm so sorry. Imagine what a life that must be, or you can even call it a life. I don't know, as an Italian, I can't do that. My mom did it for a while, which was really rough, because she usually did the cooking. So, yeah, what are you going to do, you know? WizKid says, the whole things go to waste because we have too much thing. Working in retail like I do, it always blows my mind how much the back stock there can be sometimes. I see that as an absolute win, frankly. You know, it's one of those things where if your worst problem is you have too much of something, that's a good problem to have. It's a really good problem to have. Kevin's a carnivore. Yeah, okay, I got you, but WizKid says, I wish I could cut out carbs. I love them too much. No, don't love that. Don't wish that. Don't wish that. Why would you wish that on yourself, man? I love carbs, and honestly, depending on your you know, your activity levels, carbs can be very healthy because they provide a lot of dense nutrition and all that kind of stuff, right? It can be very, very good. Before a major athletic event, you definitely want to load up on carbs, like the day before, that kind of thing. It's just that if you are sedentary, like most of us are these days, me included, especially with the whole like lockdown and all that, nowadays a little less so, thankfully. But in general, yeah, if you're not moving around a lot, then yeah, I can definitely understand how carbs can be a health problem. Or you can be healthier without carbs. Any of that. Oh no, death is coming. There it is. Okay, we're good. No death. I'm gonna shoot a bunch of pigs. Is it a pig? It's not a pig. That's a pig down there. I'm gonna go down and kill some pigs. Actually, you know what? I don't actually need to do that, because I can't craft here. So, whatever. I'm more concerned about the exotic birds, which those you can't get elsewhere, and I need them for crafting. Riley says, I keep to 20 net carbs a day at least. Oof. Yeah, see, this is why I could never do keto, too. I love my carbs. It's in my heritage. WizKid says, I get that, but what really gets me is when farmers have to just dump thousands of pounds of product on the ground because the market crashes instead of, I don't know, giving it to homeless shelters. Yeah, that's not capitalism. That is regulation, man. That is because of people like Upton St. Clair and you know the jungle and all that crap that implemented all of these FDA rulings and all this crap that prevents people from directly helping each other. That's not the effect of free markets. Yeah. It's the same reason why grocery stores have to throw things away, right? You can't give it away because of liability and all that.
Hey.
And it's illegal to just say, yeah, I accept liability for the food that I'm receiving, right? You can't do that.
Well, I found the cave Hercule spoke of, and also a guide. She's up ahead. I think we can trust her.
WizKid says, I'm gonna go kill some piggies. Didn't realize this was a Minecraft Let's Play. Almost. I mean, it's a little bit. It's a little bit of a Minecraft Let's Play. We are, you know, it's survival mode, so it's Minecrafty enough.
So, what do we do when we get Javier?
Well, gonna get the hell out of here and set sail for the one place ain't nobody gonna be expecting us.
WizKid says, good point. Damn government. Captain St. Clair's heart was in the right place, though.
On course.
I don't know about all that. He knew what he was doing. It was, you know, slanderous propaganda from the start. He knew that.
If it was you got left, you'd want us to go back.
I'd want it, but I wouldn't expect it.
That's the point. Ain't no one gonna expect it. We come back from the dead, gather everyone, and we leave before anyone realizes.
Kylie says, keto is definitely a struggle to maintain long term especially. Yeah, and, you know, that's a lot of what I've heard, is that it's not... I mean, even from a lot of nutritionists and things, like friends of mine who know a thing or two about this sort of thing, but it's not for long term. It's for you know, short term management, that kind of thing, and then kind of evening out into something more balanced. You know. That's the thing as well, that, you know, being in ketosis, a lot of that is the body breaking itself down, and that isn't something that's long term sustainable.
How could I doubt you, Dutch?
You got no idea, Arthur.
Not
no
indefinitely.
Idea at all. I will do whatever it takes for us to survive.
I guess that's what I'm afraid of. Hold on.
Yeah, it's limitations on contract law.
Gloria!
You can't just sign any contract. Like, there's certain liability that you can and can't accept. There are obvious, you know, obvious problems with that. There we go. Okay, I just had to reset my streaming software. Sorry, guys, that was weird. Fixed it, I think, at least for now. Erica, this is a hell of a story, by the way. And this kind of talks about the sort of dangers of ketosis, especially unplanned. Erica says, I remember when I was pregnant with Saoirse, I had such bad morning sickness, like first trimester especially, that I went into ketosis, and my doctor threatened me with admitting me to the hospital literally that day because I'd lost 30 pounds and was starving. So that was fun. It was not a great time. WizKid says who? I can make my own goddamn decisions. Thank you very much. Yeah, the government says that's who. What knucklehead McSpaz Nation thought of that? Litigious ones and nanny states and all that kind of thing.
Almost certainly. But
Kylie says, I learned about carb cycling. Glucagon? I assume that's some kind of glucose. Starts in the body after it's used up. Fat stores basically just adding a little bit more carbs in diet that the body regulates itself. Hey, there you go. That sounds plausible to me. I have no idea, but it sounds plausible.
On the roof. I didn't see it.
And Abigail, I presume she was able to slip away in time.
What are you talking about?
You know, when I look back at all the chaos,
That's just getting paranoid.
Real paranoid. Chaos, I begin to wonder, maybe, for somebody, this is all going exactly to plan.
Still ain't
Well, that is true, but it's not Abigail.
Am I quite, but that many Pinkertons arriving like clockwork once again?
This kid says, you know how I say I grow more anarchist by the days go by? This is what I'm talking about. It's absolutely disgusting. Yeah, isn't it? It really is.
Pardon me, my queen. Arthur, come help me with this.
Just lift it.
Okay.
Okay, then.
Button mash time, I think. Yep. Oh, no, just... Oh, yep. Licky mash. Kevin says, I do various forms of fasting as well for metabolic health. I have a little bit. It didn't help me. I did, not just intermittent fasting, last Lent, I did a complete fast. I fasted the entire Lent. I ate once per day. I actually gained weight.
What are you doing? Jesus. Easy, Dutch. What was that?
Horrible old crone.
But you killed her.
She was gonna betray us, Arthur. Couldn't you tell?
No.
Well, I got some Spanish. She was.
You keep killing folk, Dutch.
I am just trying to make sure that some of us survive, Arthur. Now, shall we proceed?
I guess.
Listen, son, you think I want any of this? I don't know. Of course I don't. But I made a pledge to you all. We would survive, no matter what.
I mean, she pulled a knife on him, to be fair, but...
She was gonna betray us. What'd she say?
But then he strangled her
in
to
her
death.
eyes, in the way she was leading us.
But you said you knew Spanish.
I know human beings, Arthur.
Oh, Jesus. Dutch is very quickly sliding down the slope of madness.
I'm doing the best I can.
I mean, that's not false, right? He is doing the best he can, but... Man, put in a situation like this, being already a bit unstable...
I come from Mexico. I never met those men.
That's rough.
Does anyone believe him? Mr. Simon doesn't believe you. Even the mule doesn't believe you. Eso no fue para tanto. Sí que deja de actuar. Sabemos que no estuvo tan fuerte. Fue bastante duro. No, la próxima vez será aún más duro. Bueno, ha sido un placer. Siempre me encantaron los mexicanos.
He broke her neck against a ladder, Winsford says. Not a pretty way to go. Yeah, agreed. That was pretty brutal. That was incredibly brutal. You know, strangling an old woman to death is never not brutal, but yeah, that was nasty in particular.
They're all listening to that fool. They won't notice us if we stay quiet.
Yeah, WizKid points out also proof that without Hosea, Dutch is just a crazy person. Yeah. Without Hosea, and then also without Arthur, like, without Arthur right there. Alright, let's go kill him.
On my count, you take the one on the right. I'll take the left.
Okay.
So much for the count to 3. Okay, let's hide the bodies. You grab that one.
Where'd that go? I pick up? Yeah. Yeah, Dutch is very, very quickly moving from charismatic leader to psychopathic cult leader. No?
Let's head around the back of the building and see if we can find a way through.
Let's take their stuff. Oh, well, we got valuables, I guess. That's okay. I'll go take that hat. Arthur is not a crazy person, but he is definitely has a problem collecting hats. WizKid says we're more than halfway done now, right? You mean with Guarma or with the game in general? Because both, yes. Guarma's actually close.
Arthur will cause ourselves a little distraction, and then poof, we will disappear.
I think it's around halfway for Guarma. As far as the game in general, yeah. This is about the end of.
Take the other side of this door.
Like in terms of like a 3-act structure, this is like the end of Act 2. This is the transition from 2 to 3. This is the hero's low point sort of thing.
¿Tienes algo de tomar? ¿Cómo sabías? Porque te conozco. Sí, escondí una botella. Voy a buscarla. Gracias.
Well, let's probably not do that.
Okay, you take the nearest one on the left. I'll deal with his friend.
Es una mierda. Es lo más bajo de una civilización.
That's not a quiet way to kill somebody. That's not a quiet way to kill somebody.
Over here.
Yeah, definitely the game in general. Well, I mean, unless you include the epilogue, because the epilogue is also pretty long. So including the epilogue, we're probably about halfway. Because the epilogue is at least half to a third the length of the actual game. Oh my god. Yes, Erica says, I just drink like 64 ounces of whole chocolate milk a day, and that's why I'm a fatty. Hun, you really need to stop that. Like, calm down with chocolate milk.
We need to start blowing some stuff up.
It's not like super chocolatey.
Oh no, we don't need dynamite. We got a furnace. And lots
I know it's not like pure sugar, but dear God, that is a lot of. That's a lot of milk.
You'll see.
Crazy.
Go
Keep telling you
close
that.
the windows and the doors. Go on quick.
To be fair, that is also a bit of an issue that, as she points out. Otherwise, I literally don't eat until dinner because I'm taking care of the kids. That is also an issue. I agree. Whiskey says, right, I wasn't considering it, but yeah, including the epilogue halfway there. Yeah, because like I said, the epilogue is long. There's a lot of content in the epilogue. What's that? Oh, there's the valve. Yeah, we're probably halfway or so. Honestly, this game, in particular, is almost about the length of the Mass Effect trilogy, as it so happens, between the two.
Kindling.
We do not need kindling. There's an open flame right there. Dude, this is bad. We're gonna die in here real quick. Oh, Michael is squealing while watching TV, but yeah, I'm kind of hearing that. Wait outside for good luck, Dutch. Don't die. Yeah, Michael, unlike Saoirse, who has a very short attention span, and I've mentioned this before, Michael is very easily occupied for long stretches of time by a lot of things, by just about anything that he finds to be the slightest bit interesting. Whether that's the TV, whether that is his toys, or anything like that. Yeah, Saoirse it takes a lot to distract her, keep her occupied. Kevin says, "You know you're losing when you have when you use kindling on a mature fire." Yeah, he should know better. Rifle time.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Really glad to see you.
It's gonna be okay. I got you. You cover us. Cover us. We're gonna have to deal with these bastards first, Arthur. Stay there, Javier. Arthur and I will hold them off.
Got him. Wizkid says, "Is that why she never leaves you all alone during D&D?" Yeah, very much so. She cannot keep herself occupied. She requires us to keep her occupied if she is not going to be constantly doing something interesting and new. The only thing, like, very few things will hold her attention for a while. One of them is the sandbox. She loves her sandbox. She has a little sandbox in the back. And she'll just kind of sit and play and stuff for quite some time. We'll have a lot of fun for a long time in things like that. Ah, Jesus, come on.
Not yet, my friend.
Okay, let's go.
We're getting overwhelmed here. Stay with me.
I'm gonna switch.
Okay, there. Javier.
But yes, absolutely, that is why.
I think he's passed out, Sarge. We got more on the left here. We need to get out of here, Arthur. Come on. Okay, let's move. We gotta move. God damn. Let's go. Come on.
Okay, let's go. We going or what? Come on, Dutch. How's this? Okay, into the sugarcane fields, I guess.
Come on, see if we can lose them in the field.
Biscuit says, sounds like she's going to be a very creative young woman if this keeps up. Yeah, I think so. She's clearly very open to novel experiences. Yeah, definitely. That's kind of She really is. She's very active as well. Michael kind of, he's pretty chill. He's actually pretty chill. Saoirse is very much like me at that age. I was very active. I was really hyper. I was very easily distracted by damn near anything.
Okay? He's he'll be fine. I'll get him out. You stay here. Take care of these fools a bit. No problem. Go quick. This will give us a chance to get the
Where? Where are they? Let's see. And I'm holding them off, that's fine. There we go. Come on. Uh-oh, high ground. That's not good. There we go. Erica says, yeah, she has to have our attention 24/7. Yeah, definitely. I agree. She really does. Well, not when she's sleeping, I guess, but she would prefer it. Yeah, she then continues. I'm just thankful she doesn't see Michael as an intrusion into her life and get jealous of me having to take care of him. Yeah, she doesn't really... Maybe me. She might with me. She was not very pleased when I was insisting on hanging out with him. When we were kind of all together, like tonight at least.
Fusa knows who you are and knows the price on your head.
Maybe she's the daddy's girl or something.
I see.
But if we can silence him,
she always picks the times that I'm feeding him to demand I read her a book. Though.
Anyone has time to get here from America. That way, we all get what we want.
We want to get the boat you promised us.
And you will. But you have found yourself in the middle of a war, my friend. Fuso has called in the Navy from
deadly
Cuba.
Whack-a-mole, yep.
There's
Pop
no
up
way
over
a
the
boat
cliff.
could leave like
Pop!
Hercule, Hercule, s'il vous plaît! Vite! Vite! Come. Follow me.
Uh-oh. This is gonna go really, really poorly. Really, really soon.
So now we have a real problem. This must be the boat he called in from Cuba.
That's a goddamn horse.
You kinda have to
Hey, an
hand it to
Ironside.
this feller.
Jesus.
So I guess great minds think alike.
So what now?
We fight or we won.
Any of you feel like running? So what do we do?
Like the rolling block, huh?
Get the cannon ready.
Okay, let's get to it.
Morgan! Shoot them men! Shoot them! The fellas on the beach! I see. There's more coming down the right side of the beach!
I definitely don't see them.
Why the hell are we doing this?
Oh, there they are.
This ain't our fight!
Do you want to get off this island or not?
He's using us! Just shoot, Micah!
Micah, hold them back! They're cool! Get that cannon into position! I'll get the ammunition!
You said you were getting us a goddamn boat, Hercule!
What do you want me to do? We are not up here!
More coming down the left side, fellas! Right side, far back!
Hopefully the rest of them can take over the left just fine.
Is that all you got? Someone get that son of a bitch in the back on the left! They're getting real close!
Oh, come on. Really?
You see that one on the left in the back? Can't get that bastard!
Okay. Darn it.
I'm gonna need your help, my friend.
Sure.
Now let's do the cannon.
Arthur, push the damn cannon! Come on! Damn! This is heavy!
Whiskid says, you never know what sort of mischief they'll be up to next. Yeah, you can say that again. Kylie says our little ones are adorable. They absolutely are. They are.
This don't look good, fellas.
God, Jesus. Really? I walk away for like 2 minutes and all this? Kylie says kids are awesome. Little precious ones that are also brutally honest. Yeah, very true. Very true. Okay. Yep, Peter sounds good to me. Wait, where the hell? Uh-oh.
Drop that shotgun out there. There's a lot of guns out there. So what do we do? I said we push forward, because if we don't, we're gonna die here and now. Okay then. Follow me.
Let's take our shotgun.
This is kind of fun.
Yeah, shotgun time. Okay, well, oops. Whiskid says, insert the I had a plan meme here. Yes. Yeah, I do definitely need the shotgun, but I also definitely need to not run out into the middle of them.
There's a lot of guns
That's
out there.
bad
So
idea.
what do we do? I said we push forward, because if
Definitely
we
need
don't,
to
we're
stay
gonna die
stay in
here
some
and
cover.
now. Okay then. Follow me. This is kind of
Okay.
fun.
It is, I will say. This is there we go. Alright, moving on.
Stay together and concentrate on fire. Come on, let's move down. Yes, we need to push them back. We need to stay together. Okay, now we're so close. The ship just hit their own men. Very kind to you, Mr. Fusar. There are boats coming from both sides.
Damn it! What do we do now? I think I got a plan.
How about they cover left?
You cover the left side. Okay. And you take the right, Hercule.
Got it. Good luck.
What the hell?
Look out. Let the boat arrive on the right. Keep going. There's a few left now. Let's get down to the beach. This is not over yet.
There we go. Kylie says Fusar's name reminds me of King Julian in the Fusa in Madagascar. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Kinda. Oh no, there's kind of stairs down there, aren't there? Darn it. Okay, here we go. This is the closest to just straightforward, like, battle battle kind of combat that this game gets. Come on, come on. There we go.
Another boat's landing on the beach. There's one more. Take him out.
Where?
Got him. Damn, he's getting closer. What do we do? Two of us must go and use the cannon.
Can we play Madagascar, the video game, with kiddos? It's surprisingly good. Is it really? Or is that a meme?
Only one way to find out.
Are you serious, or is that a joke? I have no way of knowing.
That's the problem. It doesn't matter how many we kill. He will have the money to get more.
This is gonna take too long. Oh, Miracle Time. Oh, okay, that's good.
You will have to climb up around the side. This way. With you.
It's a throwback. I honestly, okay. I mean, I'm honestly probably almost certainly not going to play it on stream, but maybe it's good. I don't know. You might be right. Yep, looking at it. This kid says, no, seriously, I grew up with the game. It's awesome. It has Tiki Golf and goddamn Shuffleboard. Wow. That, yeah, alright. Is it like a party style game? Like Mario Party kind of thing? Unlockable minigames. Huh, okay. That's pretty cool. Oh, I need to reload. Oh, it has. Oh wow, it's a magazine. It's a magazine-fed rotary cannon. That is incredible.
Yeah, they're hurt. There we go.
Damn, that's insane. That's impressive. Magazine-fed rotary cannon. Damn. I love that.
That was quite some shooting, boys.
Thank you.
What now?
Oh, they'll be back. But I found a boat for you. And he should be arriving on the dock anytime now.
Great. Micah, go meet with the captain. If he's amenable and discreet, tell him we'll be ready to set sail soon. Bill, come
This
help
kid says
me
it's your
collect
standard
Polo,
platform game,
Javier,
but it's executed pretty well. You collect
It was a
coins
great
in the levels that can be used used to buy collectibles in the zoo souvenir shop. That's really well crafted. Huh. Alright. Pretty cool. It's rare that you find a decently well done movie adaptation, especially for like a kids movie, because it's one of those like it's the kind of thing where zero effort is expected, and so they totally could have gotten away with zero effort, you know. Uh-oh, that's coming at us. Pick up that hat? Guess not. Yeah, it's one of those, like, if your expectations are zero, it's surprising when somebody exceeds them. Especially because, you know, why? They had no incentive for exceeding their expectations. Oh. That's pretty cool.
I thought I was dead for sure.
Why pterodactyl
boys,
scream, Kylie? What happened?
We got a real problem. Nice Mr. Fusar don't want
The
us
coof,
going nowhere.
so to speak?
He knows
The
just who we
1899
are.
coof?
If he can keep us here for a few more days, well...
And what about the captain of the ship here?
They got him trussed up like a hog. Guards all over the
Winskin
place.
says, honestly,
Got us
you'd be
surrounded
surprised how
with
many
gun
good movie
positions.
tie-in
So when we
games
try
can
to
have.
sail out,
It's
he's
like it's
gonna blow
uncanny.
holes in us.
This fella
I didn't
is
know there were that
beginning
many.
to try my patience.
He ain't even had you tortured yet.
I like the man's style. He's thorough, nasty, and vindictive.
Oh, 007 games too. True. GoldenEye and the GoldenEye remake. I don't know if you guys have ever played the GoldenEye remake, the one for the Wii, or I forget if it was Wii or Wii U. I think it was the Wii. It was actually really good. It honestly measured up to the original and fixed some of the control problems. It was basically a straight remake. Level design was basically the same. They updated the acting, so it was Daniel Craig as Bond, but it was still I think it was still Sean Bean,
Let's get up around the back
as
of that artillery post.
Janice. That's it, Janice. But yeah, it was actually very good. Oh, you just felt like a pterodactyl scream. Okay, understandable. Understandable.
Two guards. Arthur, come on. Get your knife ready.
Oh yeah.
Take out the first guy, and I'll get the other one. Okay?
Micah the Psychopath time. Hooray.
Okay, clear. Let's plant the explosives.
Alright, let's do it. Yeah, Sean Bean. Thought so.
You got it secured properly, cowpoke?
I think so.
Knowing you, I have my doubts.
Dean has been seen. Yeah, can you guess what happens to him at the end? And he is the walking spoiler. God damn it, Micah, just move. Big dumb idiot. That's exactly.
There's another set of cannons up ahead.
Alright, cool. Move. Alright. There we go. I really cannot wait to shoot Micah. We'll get there. We'll get there, Whiskey. We're gonna shoot him. I wonder, can we right now? I want to shoot him. I want to shoot him. No! Shooting Micah. Alright, anyway. Fine. Ooh, a hat. Wait, a hat. Oh, wait, where'd the hat go? Hats are very important. Don't want to have sunburn, you know. It's not a very fashionable one, but it's a hat. It'll have to do.
Look out! One coming down the stairs! Come on! Drive up in the tower!
Got him.
Head up the stairs and get the rest of
Michael's going to drown. Do you mean drown chewing Foxy's arm just because of his drool, or because he drools an obscene amount? It is it's kind of hilarious. All right, I'll wait for a second and loot this guy.
There'll be more coming.
We'll hold them off. Up here, Arthur. We'll have a better view.
Yeah, so we kind of named Foxy for him because he can't name things yet. Saoirse named the other one Dino. Dinosaur, her dinosaur. Oh, come on. He does love Foxy, though, so that's good too. Come on. There.
How are you getting on with those cannons, Micah?
Okay, boys, we are live. Stand back. The captain's being held in the workers' compound. This way. We going in?
Let's go!
The captain's in that blue building. Straight ahead.
Okay, let's deal with these bastards first.
Oh, I'm gonna get to you next.
It is very hard to see down there.
Push up on them.
No Dutch. I'm a sniper. Not a very good one, but I am a sniper. Yeah. Done it. I get his hat. Bastard.
You get the captain out of that cabin. We'll cover things out here.
Shotgun time. Anyway. Yeah, no, this is very just straightforward fight combat. Why the rifle?
Oh, I got you now, you bastard.
We are all bastards, my friend. But only one of us is some would-be emperor's whore.
We know who you are.
And nobody knows who you are. Not even your goddamn father.
You maggots are going to die.
Eventually, I'm sure we will. But not today, and not because of you.
The U.S. Navy is on the way.
I am sure they are. Which is why you're going to let us leave. Oh, here!
All right. Yanisov, what can you tell me about your channel?
Thank you, Captain. I suppose you men are my
If I'm interested, and you know, and if some of the other viewers are interested, happy to do so. So what's up?
Gentlemen.
Got him.
Back to the ship. Come on. What happened to Fusa? He escaped? I didn't see.
Oh, Jesus.
I didn't see him. They have sent reinforcements.
Oh,
shit. Come on.
Kylie says I got distracted by the, really happy about the kiddos loving the plushies. What's happening in the game? We just got into a fight with Fusar. We rescued the captain of the ship that is hopefully, or ideally, going to take us off the island. We did not quite kill Fusar, unfortunately. He escaped out a window. Rat bastard. Oh well, it happens. It's fine. Boat's this way, right? I hope I'm not going the wrong direction.
Look out on the left, this one on the left.
Got him. That was a good shot. I'd say so. Thanks. There we go. Yeah, Fusar is basically the owner of this plantation, island, whatever, and he's basically, you know, keeping all of the workers here as slaves. And was also presumably planning on turning us into Pinkertons. So, yes, Fusar bad. Or at least Fusar enemy. I don't know if Fusar exactly bad. He's not exactly good. Oh, jeez, there he is. He's got a cannon. Come on, really? Oh, damn it. Can't hit him from here, can I? This kind of reminds you of Narnia a bit, really. That's odd. I don't know if I see it. I mean, I guess the ruins?
Can you get to that?
I'll try.
I hope so.
You need to get the cannon out there.
There we go. Yeah, the ruins and the light. Yeah, the truth, lighting. The lighting really is something too.
Got it for you, Javier.
It's like the moonlight through the mist and all that. Yeah, it's pretty
I'll
otherworldly.
be fine. Come on. We'll get going with the tide before I get any more surprise interviews with local officials.
I Are you gonna be okay?
We'll be like you. We'll disappear probably. Back to Haiti. Believe me. We'll be long gone by morning.
Good.
Hopefully.
Thank you. We survived. Just about.
Survived.
What now? What now? What do you mean, what now? I mean, we're headed back to Lemoyne again, and we're all wanted men.
We slip ashore one by one, find out what's what.
We don't cut and run.
These kids are right. It is too tropical to be Narnia, but I see what Tyler's talking about, especially with the sort of mystical
the last
lighting.
thing they'll be thinking is for us to turn up.
We've been on the run for a while now, and it feels like our luck has turned. You know, and ain't
Not the right
turning
way.
back. We had a good run of it, I guess.
We ain't even played our hand yet. We just need to put some more money in our pockets. Make our escape.
It is piratical,
Alone,
obviously.
they're gonna pick us off one
More
by
advanced
one.
technology,
You
what with
know
the
it,
repeating
baby.
cannons.
Maybe.
But
We need to split up. Keep a low profile. Try to track down the rest. But carefully. See if they send any mail. Arthur, you check Shady Bell.
this kid says
We'll
Arthur
find
knows
each
it's the end of
other
Act 2.
eventually. We always
Yeah,
do.
I think so.
And then
I think
what?
so.
Then we meet up. We gather the family. We get some money and get the hell out of there. That's the plan.
We all acting crazy, and that's not what I thought we were gonna be doing
We have
here.
been in a bad way. Listen, I will kill for my family. Any of you want to judge me for that? That's fine. But that is who I am. Anyone disagree?
I don't
Anyone?
think he did call him Arthie, but it's entirely possible. He is a little bit losing it, so. I think it was just kind of cut off partially. He's kind of Arthie. He's an Arthur, but maybe. Maybe Dutch is losing it. I mean, we know he's kind of losing it, but losing it more than we thought. Here, Uncle Tacitus. Oh, we're sinking. It would be a good character touch, Wizkid. Yeah, that would be neat. It's the whole, it's the whole paternalizing thing. Arthur needs a father figure, and Dutch wants to be a father figure, even though I kind of get the impression that Dutch isn't that much older than him. Maybe 10, 15 years, but still, enough to make a difference. Alright, I look horrible. Okay, let's get, let's pick up a horse here. I wonder what happened to, my horse. Aryan half-bred. Nice horse. $450. What happened to my $3,000? Let's let this go. Do its thing. Yeah, I don't know where Little Debbie is. Oreo's still around, I believe. We switched to Little Debbie. And I don't know. I'm not. I believe that she's back in the stable. I hope. We'll see. This is, I love this. This is a cinematic moment. And the music and the ride. It's also nice.
Did I hear a thunder?
This is one of probably my like second or third favorite moment in the game proper, like setting epilogue aside. It's hard to decide. The wagon ride towards Valentine with the music there is great. Then probably this one is second. And my favorite is right at the end, the sort of Arthur's last ride near the end of the game. Oh god, that is really good. Oh yeah, Kylie, I could not be happier that it's Friday tomorrow. I have a long, long 4-day weekend ahead of me. I could not. Yeah, this is very much everything's going out. Everything has gone wrong. It's nice. It's nice to be weekend. That is the luxury, as I was saying a while ago, teaching at USF on my Monday, Wednesday split. I don't have to worry about Friday classes at all. Because USF basically never does Friday classes anymore, which is very nice. Oh, damn. You know, we're almost out of time. WizKid, we didn't talk about the thing that you reminded me that I was going to remind you to remind me to talk about, did we? So, Kylie, perspective-wise, we're about 2/3 of the way through the game. And then there's the epilogue, which is also decently long. This is, like, if you think of it in 3-act structure, this is the end of the second act. This is the sort of heroes at their low point at Guarma and then coming back from it. Now we're going to pick up and get towards the sort of ending, which is a little drawn out, so it's kind of long, but kind of climactic ending. WizKid says, I had to work the last 3 days and then have to work again on Sunday. Busy weekend, too. Oh yeah, we did kind of get distracted talking about food. I'll kind of talk about it a little bit now. We've got a few minutes, right? If you look at so my contention is that libertines and Puritans are essentially have way more in common than they have in different. What they have in common is a kind of conflation of morality and enforceable morality. Right? Puritans think that everything that is wrong should be prohibited. Libertines think that only those things which should be prohibited are wrong, but they both think that these two categories overlap perfectly. Right? They both think that if something is wrong, then it should be permitted, and if something should not be permitted, then it can't be wrong. They both agree on this point. They make exactly the same error, they just sort of make it in different directions. Whereas, properly thinking individuals will say that there are lots of things that are wrong, but that we would also be wrong to try to prohibit or prevent or stop aggressively or what have you. I think this is where they have that sort of same error. WizKid says the mistake of trying to regulate morality. I mean, you can regulate morality, it just depends on what part of morality that you ought to regulate. Right? That's a very important question. Libertines and Puritans will both say all of it. So they share this fundamental error. They just disagree about what things are moral. Vision's getting fuzzy. We're almost to Shady Bell. Nobody here.
Hello?
Doesn't look like anybody. Yeah. Oh man. Left in a hurry. Understandable. This kid says, I just think it's an exercise in futility, and anybody who thinks they can actually pull it off is deluding themselves. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. This now. Better. Look at that.
Susan! Strauss, you here?
Dear Uncle Tacitus,
there we go.
I do so hope you enjoyed your vacation. Lucky you, leaving like that. And you always suggested you were too old for travel. I hope you and your cousins enjoyed yourselves. Me and your grandnieces have decided to take a trip of our own, as the place has become so dreary and godforsaken in your absence. We've gone to visit relatives. From my daddy's side, you are not yet acquainted with them, in Lacay, a small village just north of San Denis. It's buggy and muggy, but apparently neither is too bad at this time of year. Please come see us when you can. Yours sincerely, Caroline.
Well, thank you, darling niece Caroline. I guess I'm coming to see you in Lacay.
Milton keeps sending us back every day to search this place.
Okay.
Quite clearly isn't a gang of outlaws held up here.
Someone is here. Look, those are fresh footprints. Looks like someone might be here right now.
Sure, someone is here. There's always someone everywhere.
Well, let's look around and see if we can find something for Mr. Milton.
Mr. Milton. I'd like to find a poisonous snake for him.
That's enough, Mr. Johns. You take Mr. Buncher and search around back.
Mr. Worley.
Does sound like Florida, doesn't it?
Gentlemen, be careful.
Shit!
Oof. Sorry. A little bit sorry, not really sorry. Ooh, okay. Well, they're done. All right. Yeah, me too, Mr. Johns. Yeah, absolutely agree. WizKid says, I remember playing this part with my brother, Creepy Dude. Creepy Dude meaning the guys in Lacay? Or the Pinkertons who show up. I'm gonna swap hats because this guy's got a nice hat that I shot off of him. Much nicer than this piece of crap I'm wearing. Nice bowler. Very nice. I like it. Alright, let's get this guy looted and then we'll get the hell out of here. Yeah? Yep. Oh, just how the house is totally abandoned. Yeah, agreed. And like the camp, right? This whole camp was obviously in use, but hold on. Not anymore. Let's get out of here. Or I'll tell you what. I think I'm gonna see if we can save and quit here. Because it is midnight, and we really ought to get wrapping up. And like Kevin said, we can revisit that question next week. It is a fascinating topic. It's a very interesting one. But it is at least important to note that it's the same error. So Kylie says good night. I love the live stream and can't wait for the next one. Have a good weekend, everybody. Yeah, and I will see everybody Monday. So I guess that'll be Labor Day Monday. Let me actually make sure that I can save. I know I'm in the middle of a mission. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to drag out the whole goodbyes thing and just run through this and get this done, because I can't save. Technically, this is just one really, really long mission, so I'm very sorry about the time. If you do have to go to bed, I totally understand. Feel free to come back in and join and catch up with what you missed. See what's going on. I should be able to save before anything goes too off the rails, so it shouldn't take too long, I hope. I hope this isn't another massive combat or something, because there is one kind of coming up. Yeah, we'll see. I know this is a very long, drawn-out mission. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. Yeah, if you gotta go, feel free. Don't let me keep you. We are getting to Lacay, so this should wrap us up, and we should be able to quit just shortly. But again, like I said, if not, then we might go for a few minutes long. It should be alright. It's alright by me. Again, like I said, I don't do anything Fridays, so I don't have to be up too early. I have to be up the normal kind of early, not the 7 kind of early that I need to get to class kind of deal.
Come on, stop.
I
Arthur! Arthur's here!
Hey, here we go.
Oh, you're alive.
Old friends.
Just about.
Come inside. Come on, it's raining. Hey, everybody, look who's here.
How y'all doing? Hey, old man, wake up.
Hey, Arthur, they got John.
Good to see you.
Yeah, he got arrested.
He ain't hung yet?
Not yet. They moved him to Sisika. He's been working on a chain gang.
Howdy.
Well, that's good.
Oh, look. Okay.
How'd you folks find each other? What happened? Can somebody get me a cup of coffee or something?
Almost like things are going well for a moment.
After the robbery in San Denis, she got us away from the camp before the Pinkertons turned up. Then Mrs. Adler and Mr. Smith drove away the degenerates who were living here.
Mrs. Adler, we owe you.
Yes.
Thank you.
It's been real
Charles
hard,
made it
Dutch.
too. That's good.
We've been surviving, but only just. What we gonna do?
Things have been tough. There ain't no doubt about that. Trust me. I am gonna get us out of here. This ain't over.
Ain't none of you folks interested in our adventures?
Guess we're more interested in escaping the hangmen on our tail.
Cheerful nymph of the prairie, wasn't you, Abigail?
Oh, sure. My fair heart jumps for joy when I set eyes on you, Micah.
Jesus.
We buried Hosea, Dutch. Charles and I stole his body from the law one night and gave him a proper burial.
That's
it was
good.
real nice.
Yeah. Well, here you is. Well, I asked everyone I could find, and eventually someone new said you fools were out here. Shit. Give me a drink or something.
Get your own damn drink.
In our
Gotta love
absence,
Sadie.
Mrs. Adler here has
Love
been looking
Sadie.
after things. Now sit down.
This is Agent Milton with the Pinkerton Detective Agency.
Already?
On behalf of
Son of a bitch. Well, here we go.
the United States government and the Commonwealth of West Elizabeth,
Here we go.
we are here to arrest you. Come out with your hands up.
And I gotta
Give them
use
to
my
a count of
crappy
5
gun
and
still.
give them everything. Actually,
Let him have it. Get down! Ask everyone you can
Jesus.
find.
Uncle Foley! This is real bad.
Stay down, Ollie.
And I can't even pick up my actual guns. Jesus. Oh, and we're on fire. Okay. That's not good. That's not good at all. Can I have a... Sadie, can I have a gun? Isn't... Oh, hey, I got this one.
There's a trapdoor into the other house. We can try to flank them.
Is that it? Yeah, that's it.
Come on, follow me.
Okay, take the other side.
You mistook it for
Why
weakness.
shoot?
Now I will show strength, and you may mistake it for brutality. There is no escape for any of you. I shall hunt you to the ends of the
Yeah,
earth.
it's that high tension music, which I love this. It's really freaky. Uh-oh.
We need to push him back.
Oh, this is great. let's get out of here.
That one nearly hit! They're hiding in the trees! Get out!
There we go. What kind of gun is that? Hold on, I might need this, whatever this is. What the hell? What kind of gun is it? Okay, time to do that. Come on. Are you kidding me? There we go. Oh, that's safe. Oh, look at this. This is nuts. Whew. Jesus.
You saved us, Arthur.
Oh, me and Bill and Sadie.
You okay, son?
Sure.
We ain't been back for more than a few days.
What do we do, Dutch?
Clearly, we need to leave. It'll take them some time to regroup. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw, start packing up. Javier, you and Bill, get out of here. Go scare off any scum still loitering about. We need a couple of days. Now, please, gentlemen. Sorry.
What next, Dutch?
Jesus.
We just need some time. I need some time. Now, we can't go east, because then we'll be in the ocean, so we're gonna have to go north, I guess. I just need somebody to buy me some goddamn time, one of you.
You'll figure it out, boss. You always do.
What are you gonna do about John, Dutch?
John?
He's in jail.
We'll get him. Abigail, just not yet.
There's talk of hanging him.
It's not gonna come to that.
Dutch!
Not now, Mesa. Not now.
I'm begging you to. They're gonna hang him and break the boy's heart. Please, do something.
We will. Okay. I'm gonna go figure out how we rescue this bastard.
Now?
Yes, now. Maybe at Doyle's Tavern on Million Avenue.
Okay.
Well, that's next. So next time, we're doing a jailbreak. Among other things, I'm sure. Gotta find a new hideout, which, that thing's a nightmare. We got to...
What a goddamn mess. Everything. Not sure what happens next. Whole thing has been hard on all of us. Most of all on Dutch, who seems half crazed by all we've gone through.
Yeah, she almost said it broke my heart. Which, you know, yeah, I agree. And that's, listen, let's be, oh my god, look at that majestic beard. Oh man, he looks like hell though. Oh god. Alright, I'm gonna go see about that horse next time. So, we're also gonna see about the new horse. We'll see. But, given that, I think we do have to call it. It's super late. We went a little long. That's okay. That was a hell of an infight. So, with that, I will say goodnight to all of you guys. Hopefully I'll see you guys Monday for more Mass Effect 2. We still have to recruit Samara and do some more stuff on Ilium. Loyalty missions and all that, you know. And then otherwise, I'll see you guys next week. Like I said, we're going to do a jailbreak, I'm sure, with Sadie. I think, if I remember correctly, even a hot air balloon ride, so that'll be a lot of fun. Wizkid says it'll probably be best for his mental well-being if he's shaved. And then good night. Yeah, I agree. I might, in the middle, in between now and then, I might clean him up, do some of the, you know, housekeeping organization stuff, so we're not stuck with that in the beginning. And then maybe we'll actually go after that stupid vampire that we couldn't catch at the beginning of this stream. So with that, yeah, I guess I gotta say goodnight. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. See ya.